What's up, guys? Watch!
Hey.
What's up, fuckers? We got ILLMAC and LUSH one in the fucking house.
Come on, man.
Let's go, brothers. How have you guys been? Let me get the chat back up so you guys can fucking see.
We got the bar god in the building.
I'm just happy Danny Myers is here.
Yeah, Sunday Venom. I'm happy Bum Nitty's here more than anything.
I'm happy Bum Nitty, Twiz. Man, this is an all-star cast of Chatorians.
ILLMAC, what you been up to? What's cracking in your life?
Shit, man. The rap off is back. We just dropped the Mustard freestyle, you know?
Hell yeah.
Meth voice and Mustard. It's fucking insane, you know?
Damn.
Mandela effect. But that shit went crazy. And we have, you know, rapoff.xyz. We got a big project working with Rap Off right now that I'm really hyped about. That's going to enable us to, like, keep the series going, not only short form, but go build the entire show we've been developing.
Hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
Pretty much just that.
Duh, yeah.
I like when it goes, mustard on the beat, ho.
Yeah, mustard on the beat,
yeah. Let's go. Where can they watch that at?
That's on YouTube, but also follow at Rap Off Battles on all socials, and it's up there. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It's just at Rap Off Battles, so you can keep it out there.
Appreciate that. Acid drug. Fuck, I can't even read.
It's full meth. We put it out serendipitously on his birthday. Like by accident. It was unplanned.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nothing's an accident.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. And so it's like the only thing he posted on his profile, like on his B-Day. I was like, hey.
Whoa.
I was like, man. It's fucking crazy though, man. That's cool crazy as fuck. And it's like one of the artists I looked up to since, a young buck. Like, people might look down on this, but like I wasn't a Wu-Tang fan when I first was really diving in, or in like late 90s and shit. I was a meth fan first. You know what I mean? Like Judgment Day. I was like, I got that as one of the first 5 CDs that I owned by myself, that I actually owned, that I like got for Christmas. It's like All Eyes on Me, Judgment Day, Life and Times Volume 3 with Hard Knock Life, It's Dark and Hell is Hot,
Super 1999 playlist.
Yeah, and it was like Hip Hop Source Awards that year with like, I only remember one song for some reason, but one of them was Mace and Cam, Horse and Carriage or whatever. It's like one of the Source Awards comps. But since then, it was like, whenever you hear Meth's voice, it's like, that's going to be the best part of whatever song you're listening to. It's so distinct. So looked up to him for a long time. Be able to work with him was fucking mind-blowing, man.
That's amazing, man.
For me, like Method Man, because I'm a few years older than you, believe it or not. And in like 94, when Tikal came out, and, it's on the heels of 36 Chambers being out. I'm in 7th grade, so it was like, Meth was like the coolest person in the world to me, literally. Yep. And like, All I Need, like that's still like, bro, like I performed All I Need to my girl on her birthday this year. You know what I mean? Like to this day, that song resonates to me. Like, yeah. It's like, so like, I love Method Man for sure.
I had Tikal on tape.
Yeah. I believe I had it on tape as well.
Yeah.
I had the CD single for All I Need. And people don't realize there's 3 different versions of All I Need. There's the version that's on the Tikal album, which is just him chanting the chorus.
Yeah.
There's the radio version, and then there's the video version. So there's 3 different versions of that song. I prefer the radio version.
Yeah, meth is...
What's the difference between radio and
the beat's different. The beat's different, and I like the beat's like a little grimier for the video version, but I don't know. I like that. Like, I really like the chimes in the radio version, and just like. But they all got. I don't know if the album version has it, but the other 2 ones both got the Biggie sample. The lie together, cry together. I swear to God, I hope we fucking die together.
Gotcha.
From me and my bitch.
Yo, what is All I Need is not the song you did with Mary J. Blige?
Yeah.
No, it is.
Okay, it is. I was like, okay.
Like there's the sample in the background?
Yeah. I was like, I haven't listened to that song in forever, but...
Mary J. is the absolute queen of, hip-hop.
Yeah, I mean, she stood out in the Super Bowl show hella hard. I was like, that was fucking rad. But yeah, I totally know what you mean. That's like amazing. You're working with him. That's like truly incredible.
He's one of the nicest guys.
Yeah, he's just one of the realest, most supportive motherfuckers, man. Like he sent it to me actually, and then like I just hit him with hella flame. I texted him hella flame emojis, and then we're chopping it up on FaceTime, and he's just like, he was all hyped and like, bro, this is so sick, like inspiring, da da da. And like I felt a little lump in my throat, like. Yeah, and I was just like, I've been listening to you. You was one of my first hip hop CDs ever. That's like, so dope, it's fucking crazy, bro. That's so cool. It's hella great.
Meth is an example of when like you'll meet somebody that you hold in high regard that will not let you down.
Yeah,
like, he's like that dude. Like he's as famous as anybody. He chills at events, no security, in the mix. Yep. Like just super chill, down to earth. We actually, Diz and I spoke to him recently as well, and like he definitely holds ILLMAC in very high regard. I'll say that.
Dope.
We were like trying to talk shit, like fuck ILLMAC.
What didn't you say you were at a random event? Y'all were hanging out and just talking about like working out.
Yeah, well, I filmed him for that music video he did with Awkwards, and like all.
Happy birthday, Awkwards!
Yeah. It's Awkward's birthday.
Happy born day, Awkwards and Bobby Butcher.
Happy baby
Franco, and Aqueezy. Okay.
But yeah, he was hella hyped on talking about workout with me. He was just like, oh, and he doesn't skip leg day. Like I was wearing shorts. It was so funny.
He's like, okay,
and I have like tiny calves, so he was like obviously like buttering my biscuit, but he was just like talking all about working out. He's like, yeah, I just started this, and like showing me workouts, and it is like that. Like he's just like a super normal person, which is crazy because I'm like, you're like one of the most famous like rappers in my eyes.
Oh yeah,
you know,
well, it's like iconic. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and like his sword is still sharp. You know, like,
yeah, he's still incredible.
If you listen to like his on that Lemon song, what's it called, Lemonade or Lemon Squeeze, the joint on Conway's album.
Oh yeah.
He murdered that Trillmatic with ASAP Nas.
There's a joint he did like in the last couple years. I think it's pretty recent with Lou the Human that he went crazy on.
He bodies every feature to this day. Like
it's like Meth, like Jada Kiss, like those when you see featuring, it's like oh shit.
And that goes back to like
it's gonna be a crazy, probably the best verse of that song.
100%.
I want to say my favorite Method Man verse could be him on Shadowboxing by GZA on the Liquid Swords album.
The OG joint.
Yeah. That's such a
that was me like being late to the game because I copped Legend. I was like, then I went from it was like Meth, and then I like GZA. I didn't even get into so I like the first joint I caught is when Breaka was on MTV,
Beneath the
and
Surface,
so I copped Legend of the Liquid Sword.
Oh, that's the
second joint.
That first album was unfuckwittable just because of like that was part of RZA's original string of dominant production of him just being unfuckwittable.
Yeah.
Like, all of those like all the first Wu solo albums. So like there's the 36 Chambers album. Yeah. Then it was the Gravediggers album.
Yeah, Gravediggers.
Then Tikal by Method Man.
1-800 Suicide.
Yep.
My God.
Then Return to the was also Prince Paul produced a lot of that album too. People don't know that. And then De La Soul's producer. Then Return to the 36 Chambers by ODB. Then Only Built for Cuban Links by Raekwon.
And great.
Iron Man by Ghostface and GZA's Liquid Swords.
Is they put that album in the background of Euphoria. When Shada was working on Euphoria, I was like, whoa, they have the
great soundtrack on Euphoria.
Yeah, and in Zendaya's like bedroom. Had it up there. I was like, that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And she's from Oakland. Shouts to her.
Come on.
Hell yeah.
Hey, shout out Hash on the 10-piece.
Appreciate you, brother.
Good looks, Hash.
Yeah, he said.
Good luck to everybody.
With no jumper, y'all elevating the game for real.
Hell yeah, appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, so so you asked me, but like Lush, what you been on?
Well, we got
lots of building happening.
Me and my partner Dizaster got the. That's why low key we're watching this battle today, just to kind of showcase because Dizaster is battling on our inaugural event with GTX, which is called The Prelude, because it's the prelude to things to come, like the next episode. Drop a little nugget for y'all there.
It's the prelude.
You feel me? The prelude. Pray for loots.
Pray for loots. Yeah.
GTXbattles.com. I really encourage people to buy their tickets now because they're running low, and we're going to be raising the price soon, and the pay-per-view as well. So you can get your pay-per-view, you get your tickets. This is helping support the culture, and we definitely are directly kicking some of our profits to the battlers as well, and that's kind of the whole model of GTX. What we're doing, it's for the battlers, by the battlers, and we're very excited about that. Shouts to Band Royalty, our parent company, powering us. I don't even know if parent company is the right word, but our partners that are powering us through this endeavor. And of course, the new God Tier podcast every Monday on No Jumper. Shouts to Adam22 and everybody over there.
Let's go.
Super lit. Shouts to all of y'all, really. My man's, Fuck Off. My man's Sunday Venom, Effecto.
Not Peter G, though. Not Peter G.
Peter G?
No shout out to him.
No, none.
We got to draw the line somewhere.
All these fools, man. I fucks with the jits. And it's very exciting. So, that card's incredible. If y'all don't know who's on it, Geechee Gotti's battling Kitchen Clean, who, I'm in contact with both these dudes a lot. They're both ready for action. Aver versus Pass. Saint versus Chef Trez.
Crazy.
Mac Myron versus Big T. Battle of the big guys from
I
the
seen
Midwest.
Mac Myron tweet today, or maybe it's just I seen it today.
The Doubtfire thing?
Huh?
We're talking about the Doubtfire tweet.
That was fucking funny too.
He's just like, this battle's fat as hell. It's just like the flyer for him and Big T.
You already know Effecto.
That was weak.
That's such a good voice.
That was weak.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
My dog Effecto. And then we also got Holmesy to God versus Fate. Reverse Live versus Don Marino.
Yeah.
And our headline match, the most viewed battler in the world, one of the most decorated in history, Mexico's own Asesino from DF versus my partner Dizaster. So we gotta
get somebody in here to watch that with us.
Yeah.
How do you say his name?
Asesino.
Asesino?
Yeah. It's assassin in Spanish.
It's assassin in Spanish.
Yeah.
Word. I be seeing like mad videos of him and Diz going up that have like a shit ton of views, and there's just people talking about that battle.
Yeah.
It's all in Spanish, so it's like I don't know.
I'm gonna tell y'all this: that like buy your tickets, and like we welcome all people, but the majority of the people, because I got the list that are buying tickets to this event, their last name ends with a Z. I'm gonna tell y'all that. So you feel me?
Rodriguez,
he got a lot of
Hernandez,
Chavez. There's a lot of support.
Gutierrez.
I think they in the building. Gutierrez is in the building.
So get out there. Give Diz a fighting chance.
If you're a fellow Latino, go ahead and pop up with them. And if no matter what race you are, we encourage y'all to be in the building to support the culture.
Hell fucking
What's like the Lebanese equivalent? Is there like an equivalent as far as like names?
I'm gonna sound fucked up if I say it. You feel me? Like,
maybe that was not a good question.
It was a setup. It was a trap.
Yeah, it was a trap. Okay.
So like the
GTX gets a pass.
but what I will say, like the Arab version of like Smith or Jones is like Assad. It's a very common last name.
Okay, word.
Yep.
But today, like Lush said, we're gonna watch a classic battle from King of the Dot. We're watching Dizaster versus DNA that both these guys were there for.
I couldn't pay this man to watch this years ago.
You're gonna drag me right now.
Yeah, I'm dragging you through it, man.
Okay,
because I remember at the time.
I thought you were gonna let me up.
No, it's whack. I was like, bro, this battle is like quintessential. This is like an iconic battle.
Yeah,
You're like, whack. And we started to watch it.
Oh yeah, we watched the first round.
And you cut it off.
And I cut it off.
I'm telling you,
today
opinions.
we're gonna watch the whole fucking thing. It's gonna be dope.
Get something to eat.
Yeah,
get a knife.
Buckle
get
up.
a fork.
Oh
get a
shit! This battle's like an hour,
It's only an hour. It's not that long, dude.
I think there's a long preamble too.
Well, I cut that off. It goes right into it.
Okay.
Oh, there's a post battle interview too, so it's not completely an hour.
Okay.
It's only like
40 minutes. So it's like 45.
It's a long fucking battle.
Why does it feel like it's so much longer? I feel like this is just a regular battle nowadays.
Yeah, but it was super long at the time.
Okay.
How long? Do you have time limits on the GTX joints?
Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm not gonna be like super I'm being loose with it. Yeah,
it's not judged, right? It's
but
not money
no.
It's not like
But like, look, like we went to great lengths in the curation of this card to make sure we're bringing the best out of the artists that are involved.
But is Diz versus Assassino and is Unlimited?
No. Absolutely not. And not actually, that's the one that's going to have this most strict time limits. And something to note about that battle, which is interesting, they're doing 1 round in English. Assassino doesn't speak English. He's learning English for this battle. Doing a round in Spanish. Dizaster doesn't speak Spanish.
But he's a quick learner.
Yeah.
Like, I don't doubt Diz is going to fucking...
And the third round is going to be like Spanglish. You could...
Bro, how many languages... Diz has battled in like 3 or 4 languages.
This will be his 4th language. Yeah.
So what other joints has he done?
He's battled
in Farsi, right?
Yeah, Arabic.
Okay.
Arabic, English, German, and this will be his 4th language.
And he probably threw some Russian in there.
Yeah, he had some Russian.
But that's just little sprinkles.
Yeah,
but still, he's legit battled in different. That's insane. I don't doubt he's gonna he's gonna translate.
I can't emphasize it enough. The level that he's on right now, it's like I think he's really leaned into what everybody really likes about him.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
he's having a lot more fun with it. He's not like trying to like prove things to certain people that I feel like there's like certain expectations of him that were not really realistic to his character. I think he's very comfortable.
There's
with who
probably
he is.
some freedom within the confines of like a new, fresh start with GTX, and it's not under this banner, that banner, where there's this baggage that comes with the brand and expectation to like of a certain style or sound. It's probably like kind of liberating for him, I would imagine, like creatively.
No, absolutely, and like the reason why we gave people so much time to prepare, and like the rounds are very like, we're not going to cut you off, but like 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, do your thing. Once you start abusing it, then we might cut you off. But Plex and Ajax back in the building, which is going to be lit.
Fist of Palm Nation.
Fist of Palm Nation,
come
baby.
on.
And Fist
Bro, I still be saying DTMing. Like, non-stop. Like, what? They're doing too much.
But in addition to that, like Dizaster and like the other rapper I feel like that's like this too is Pat's Day, but Dizaster is at his most dangerous when he's inspired by his opponent. If you just like throw a random big name at him, it might not get the same result. But if there's like a specific thing Dizaster wants to attack, it's fucking lights out for whoever's standing in front of him.
Yeah, when it's like, hostility or anger, sometimes it works for him, but then sometimes it backfires.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like what if Dizaster has a specific opponent that he like, it's gonna, and this is one of those examples. And he's like, he really respects Assassino's pen, what he does. He wants to add, like what Dizaster has done. No one's actually in the history of battle rap accomplished that. Like battling 2 mainstream legend platinum artists with, with Cannabis and Cassidy. Then he's got battling Looney, the biggest artist in the Philippines, battling Oxymoron, the biggest artist in Russia. Now
his accolades get like nullified a lot unfairly. Like
they
what
get
you're saying
overlooked
right now is like insane. Nobody has done that.
No one's done
I've
that.
said it for years. Face of battle rap.
There
might be bigger battlers like in the States. But it's like if you're talking worldwide, bro, you can go to like countries all around the world and you say battle rap, and the first name is Diz that you're gonna hear.
1,000%.
Yeah,
1,000%.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
So,
but give me some background info on.
And he's
this
battled
battle.
Shoddy too, low-key the biggest battler from the UK.
Yeah.
Background.
Because y'all were both here. Drake is here also. He co-hosted. It's pretty cool. This battle was a long time in the making. There was a big grudge match. They were supposed to battle in grind time.
Yeah, this goes back to grind. They were supposed to battle at Bola 4.
Yeah, with Jin, right?
Yeah, well, that was Bola 3 was supposed to be the Jin battle, and ILLMAC was supposed to battle Jin as well. And then
Diz scared him off.
Yeah.
Diz
supposed to battle 2 people.
I don't think
no,
so.
he
I
battled
think
2
I learned
people.
my lesson by then. My first 2 events in the written format, I battled 4 people. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Two
and including fucking Dizaster, Madness, Hollow, and Conceited. Like, that's crazy. Like
this
that
is the only
resume.
one I beat out of all 4 of them, low key.
You know, I'll take responsibility for it now. Beyond Jin, like, quote unquote, getting scared, it was like low key totally my fault that those battles didn't happen. Never publicly said that, but like that's.
Hey, I love it. Accountability.
The reality, like
new lush over here.
Once, like I remember
part of the healing.
Yeah, it was like we're supposed to have like hella money, and it just wasn't there, and kind of like pawned it off on other situations.
See, I was just like, this is too intense, and Jin's like, no, I ain't gonna go battle him over
I'm
there.
glad he did that because that like made it for sure so it wasn't gonna happen. But then we low key like continued to promote like that it was still happening. If you wanted, I don't know, bro.
I remember I'm like, we didn't even lock it in on my end yet. And I was like seeing a flyer, and I'm like, wait, what? I'm battling for sure.
I was fucking. I was a different guy back then.
Definitely.
You know?
But history. So yeah, this goes back to
grind time.
2010.
Bola 4, 11, you said?
Yeah, was supposed to happen, and also that didn't happen low key because of me as well. Originally, like I was on the beginning of me being on a sick one.
Yeah.
So like that battle didn't happen, and then it was supposed to get rescheduled numerous times. Actually didn't, and then finally came to fruition. Organic, and then made it happen. And Drake wound up popping up just to see Diz, and thus began his long affair with battle rap, which remains to this day with him funding and hosting his biggest event of last year, URL cards.
Yeah, for real. Salute to Drake for always being a part of the culture. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, so it finally took place. I remember when this was announced. It was a huge deal. You battled at this event before.
I was the 2-on-2, right?
Oh wait, no, you battled after this battle. That's pretty insane.
Yeah, I think it was the Grand Prix finals.
Yeah, the Grand Prix.
Is this where Thesaurus pushed Poet and was like, "Wait, me as a shithole. It's not a city, it's a shithole."
Yeah.
I always thought that was funny as fuck. And then Poet and Diaz won, and I remember them like jumping up and down, like hugging, like the fucking, like the Quebec Nordiques just won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, this is that same event. I remember I was in the like green room, like me and Thesaurus were like over by the wall, like rapping at the wall, and this fool Drake like walked in the door because it's like a back VIP.
Like, go get the fuck out of my green room.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, autograph. But but nah, we had a dope little interaction. He's hella cool. Like,
that's crazy.
You could tell he's a fan of battle rap. Like he at least knew who we were. You know what I mean? He might have like came off nice and then like, no, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm like, yeah, all right. Like, ILLMAC. Like, oh, yeah. But yeah, so this was that
He's
day.
like Iron Solomon. I'm a huge
He said that to Chase. Who was with me.
Did he really think it was Solomon? That really happened.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would.
But I remember watching this like fucking from the like outside the green room. I stepped out. There's that like balcony or whatever, the stairwell or whatever, and watching it just like, oh my god. And I had heard some of the like Diz's rounds prior or whatever.
You got to talk about that.
Yeah, when we get to it for sure.
Hell yeah. And you were hosting?
I was on ecstasy.
Hosting with, an alien
drinking
juice.
the alien
the
juice.
Fuck was that?
It was literally
Red
fucking
Bull?
it was like vodka and lime juice. Like,
it was lime juice?
Yeah, but it just looked really cool. So it was like off the radioactive alien juice. It was like a lime juice, so not like actual lime juice.
Oh,
like a calypso or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I was always wondering what exactly that was.
Everyone wants to know. Yeah, that's really.
Minute rounds with the capacity, the max limit 4 minutes. The third round is unlimited. You know what I'm saying? DJ with the coin toss. It is.
His dick is showing us when you're the clasp of your chain.
Hold it down, Canada.
I was like, wait, what?
His dick is
zooming
enhanced.
Seriously, no tolerance for talking during this battle. You will be thrown out.
And I'm throwing who?
Exactly.
Not Ryan, baby.
Please.
Y'all ready? We're ready. You American faggot! Now after all the talk.
Already.
Oh yeah, because that was like in grind time. He was like calling Canadians.
His Twitter handle was Canadians are. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So he's like, I want him on my side.
And
was this his first time battling in Canada? I can't remember.
No.
He had already battled HFK and SMD.
Oh, yeah.
It's his third.
That's right.
But this was.
Oh, yeah, duh.
So you see, like, that line, though, as a precursor to an angle that DNA uses later in the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready? Yeah. Ready. You American faggot! Now, after all the talk about how you would show up and never back out, Drake offered to put 3 grand on this battle to judge it, and you fucking backed out. Yeah, you little fucking pussy. I'm in front of DNA. Wow, no fucking way. This gotta be my lucky day. I'm about to tie him to a leash in case he tries to fucking run away. Yeah, no problem.
Alright, so Diz is like one of my favorite battle rappers because of that. Did you guys know?
Keeps going.
Yeah.
Lights go out. Obviously, an accident.
Yeah.
And he just keeps going.
Goes through it.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool to me.
The whole enunciation, this is one of the best rounds in battle rap history. And there's not too many battles that, like, you know, people like for years would be like, oh, Pass vs. Hollow is like one of the greatest battles. You don't hear that battle brought up that much anymore, you know? Although I feel like it should be. You know what I mean? Just like Thesaurus versus ILLMAC, same thing.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? But this is a battle that's, you know, almost 11 years old now and is still in that conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Which says a lot.
It's iconic to me. Like, you know, Drake's first little soiree or, you know, foray, into it. And like, this was the biggest shit at the time, you know? And they were both on a run. DNA was on a run, you know what I mean? And so was Diz. This was like highly anticipated.
For real.
Now look where they're both at. Amazing.
I'm in front of DNA. Wow, no fucking way. This gotta be my lucky day. I'm about to tie him to a leash in case he tries to fucking run away. Yeah, the problem with you kids is that you lack respect. But fuck me over on money right now and try to run out and I'ma snap your neck. People know that backing out of battles is not part of my plans. But you and Cortez always not. So not to my surprise, all your alibis came as a bunch of unauthorized scams. Shit, even if I met you in the middle of the East, you find a way to say that I ran. But I'm from Los Angeles. I'm proud to say that that's my land. In LA, we support our home teams. We got a lot of pride, but goddamn, the way you duck me in LA proves you'll always be more of a fan of the Dodgers than I am.
You know what's like a thing that he does do a lot that I didn't really pinpoint as being different is when he'll do an impression of someone, but it's not set up like, I'm about to do an impression.
Yeah.
Here it is. It's literally in the middle of the line, but you and Cortez, and then transitions immediately out of it while like maintaining like a cadence while like rapping, and it's just like that was just there. It's like texture.
That's a great point.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It proves you'll always be more of a fan of the Dodgers than I am. You soft as hell, I'm not gonna lie, fam. In your battle with Rex, you almost caught the right hand from Doc Mob's hopping hype, man. Make fun of your retarded mother. I knew you wanted to fight, man, but then they called the cameras off and you walked off and called it the night. Damn. Sort of like when Eminem told you, lose yourself in the moment. You only get one shot in a lifespan. And you answered him like, I know, Slim, that's exactly why I'm gonna walk away from this mic stand.
So again, that was 2 of them while rapping seamlessly going from one to the other. But that was about the Red Bull MC battles or whatever. And it was like the semis or the finals.
When he like tried to, it was the finals.
And he literally like puked on stage or whatever.
And I think he wound up winning that thing, but like
he lost to Foul.
Oh yeah, he did
he did the whole, he tried to do the
everybody in the 313
there's the only reason why I know this is Hollow used it in this like compilation recently when he battled DNA.
No, I remember when that happened.
Yep.
And I'm like, I know, Slim, that's exactly why I'm gonna walk away from this mic stand. Boy, Cortez, act on some G shit. We were supposed to battle here, he backed out. Like, I need more cash now. And that is some weak shit. He's a sneaky Latino, so I wasn't surprised when I came to find out that he skipped. He was already flaking like a tortilla, so as soon as I saw the guacamole on the side with the green chips, I knew it was only right that that baby dipped. It don't matter, but it don't matter. It don't matter what battle and league you actually be with. with. If you're gonna be dumb enough to bite the hand that you eat with, at least be smart enough to cover up your tracks and don't leave prints. Someone call up Smack and tell him to cancel the field trip.
Yes, I love that line. Somebody call up Smack and tell him to cancel the field trip.
Prince.
I do love this round. This round is like one of my favorite.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever.
This is a flawless.
I love it. I like quote this round in my head like sometimes like little bits and pieces of it. It's like
and the thing is like this is like you had a great observation as far as like the way you utilize voices, but beyond that, like this is when Diz didn't really have structured rounds. Like it would just be a bunch of like continuous multis that he would like weave together with freestyles. And like it would kind of the strength of his rounds would be dependent upon how like seamless and cohesive the way he would weave it together. And this is like he was just
some shit that he might show you pre-battle that ends up in the second round and actually ends up in the first round and vice versa.
And he doesn't know when
he'd have these long schemes and things that would stay together as long as he had them, but you know it wasn't front to back. This is my beginning. This is the end. It was like choose your own adventure.
The degree of difficulty for pulling that off is like literally the highest,
super nuts
in all of battle rap. But
super insane.
Like if you're able to do that, it's like the most like you have the most mutable style. You
Him and fucking Hollow, dude.
I was about to say
Hollow's the same way.
Yeah, Hollow does that.
Hollow's the same way, and like
do that.
And when it works, it's incredible. But when it doesn't, it can be like
disastrous,
catastrophic.
To eat with, at least be smart enough to cover up your tracks and don't leave prints. Someone call up Smack and tell him to cancel the field trip. Straps with the beams equipped like an active marine ready to damage a queenship. Shells battering, the cannon ring until half of your team is seasick. The other half starts abandoning ship, panic and leave quick. In the same fashion, the Hollow took his first chance to get green quick, turned his back on GT, packed up his bags, took the cash, and then he split. And in fact, it hasn't been seen since.
All the same
story that correlates if you go back and you read script. I use this all as scenario to reference the battling scene with, cause grind time is a ship, and this is as bad as the Titanic Sea gets, cause without Smack you wouldn't be shit, but lost talent stranded across the Atlantic Sea without a raft to keep heat with. I got the long nose like X Factor, it'll make the back of your Jeep flip. I said, we playing Xbox together the way I left half of your screen split. My guns are barely legal with magazines that'll make this teen strip. That's how you like it, right? Come back with a clean flip. Yeah, I'm ready for the drama. Ain't no question marks. I rip your flesh apart like Jeffrey Dahmer. Let's get it poppin'. I take the beef instead of chop it like a chef from Benihana. Speaking of chefs, shouts out to Cortez's mama, cause I heard every grind time East Coast event she be fixing poison pennies and empanadas.
Energy is so
Speaking of him, you never pick up the phone when Penn will call you cause you're too busy slumped over in the bed with Hoffa, holding hands with Hollow when we all know you were raised by Dutch Vega and Sarah Connor. Look, the beef between us has been a never-ending saga. I'll leave you walking around with Bender's depressed persona when I sketch menace your necklace off you. That's crazy. You're walking on threading your deadly waters. I'll throw your body on the stretcher and let the chopper ruffle block and drop your paramedic.
That's insane.
I do this for my fans. You motherfuckers ain't shit to me. Threading your deadly waters. I'll throw your body.
He be carrying schemes so long, and it's like a fucking, you're watching a fucking like cartoon, you know what I mean? Like even that, like it's like got sound effects and voice changes and
totally.
All these dynamic things that he's doing all the way throughout, more so than just rapping and like yelling at the punchline. You know what I mean?
It's like late 90s like DMX and Eminem albums, you know what I mean? Like you hear like different characters
like
and all
Stan,
that.
Like exactly.
On the stretcher, then let the chopper off. Crazy, you're walking on threading your deadly waters. I'll throw your body on the stretcher, then let the chopper off. Block and drop your paramedic. I do this for my fans. You motherfuckers ain't shit to me.
A lot of people probably don't know the dude. You could see him right there on the right side of DNA. Is Hush, who's the guy that was Drake's manager for years, and is the dude that low-key put Drake on. He was like that guy right there that's smiling. He was like one of the biggest rappers in Toronto. There's like a bunch of dudes that were poised to blow up in Toronto, and he wound up like getting into like an unfortunate situation. I think he almost died. Something happened to him, and he like invited like Drake to the hospital type shit, and was like, "I believe in you. I'm gonna put you have what it takes to blow up." And he put like everything behind him and was with him. I mean, he might still be involved in Drake, but was like for years. So shouts to Hush. He's actually an incredible rapper himself. A lot of people might not be up on him.
That's amazing.
I'll throw your body on the stretcher, then let the chopper off of blocker and drop your paramedic. I do this for my fans. You motherfuckers ain't shit to me. Are y'all kidding me? I'll fucking bum rushing the enemy. These knuckles leave you buckling instantly. I'll fucking get timid and start punching you viciously. Uppercuts will leave your stomach in misery like muscular dystrophy. Just for thinking you could come online publicly dissing me. You can pop your fist while I'm still crushing you physically. This shit is child's play. You get 8 sideways like the number infinity. Artist development. You need artist development before you come on the blog and then mention me.
I don't know why, but I get that stuck in my head all the time.
You need artist development before you come on the blog and then mention me.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's always in my head. It's such a weird line, but I fucking love it.
Artist development. You need artist development before you come on the blog and then mention me. I'll stop you out and make you a part of this history. Don't show me that, because this is about to be the body bag of the century. Hold on. You motherfuckers ain't shit to me. They say karma's a bitch. For you, it's probably dentistry, because the part of your mouth that's missing is only a reflection of what's scarring you mentally. So the gap between your teeth exists merely as an object of imagery to distract you from the real gap between us, and that's bars and delivery.
I fucking love that. So
when they talk about the biggest, like, you know, most impactful moments in battle rap history, that's got to be up there.
I feel that.
That's up there with Big Gerald.
Incredible.
That's up. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
It's up there with the, you know,
it's
T-top
such a crazy
self-checkout
line in the way he builds it up to give it so much momentum. Like, not only that, like, you know, the punchline itself is insane. Like, but karma for you is something probably dentistry, something in your mouth exists as an object of imagery to distract us from the real gap between us, and that's bars and delivery. That's fucking insane. That's so a crazy concept to weave it together like he did. And not only that, I've told this and I've seen someone mention in there, but I had heard this round prior to the battle. It was like fresh in my mind, and there's at least 8 bars on that rhyme scheme of object of imagery, bars and delivery rhyme scheme that he cut. And you can see when he does it, like, because I know, like, when he's like, hold on, don't fucking show me that, because then he says, you ain't fucking shit to me, like, and that's like slightly off from the scheme, but it's because he's thinking like, how do I need to get to the he's like, hold on, because even that, he's like, because he interacts with the punchline, like, hold on, don't show me that, because this is about to be the body bag of the century. And you, right here, he's editing, because he had like shawarma rotisserie. I remember last time, I knew more, my memory's terrible, but I remember he had shawarma rotisserie and at least a few other crazy rhymes that were tucked in there. But in that moment, when he shows him the clock, he's like, no, this is about to be the body bag of the century. Okay, I need to get to the build up to my last punch now before they cut me off, because if it would have all been for had he not, so he's like, nah, body bag of the century fucking ain't shit to me. It clicks where he needs to pick up, and then he jumps back in it, and it's such a fucking insane
in the blink of an eye. And even before that, the whole muscular dystrophy rhyme scheme, half of that rhyme it's the it to me bippity, like, you know what I mean?
But that's the muscular that he does is he'll morph rhyme scheme, so evolve. It's a similar syllable count, but muscular dystrophy, blog and then mention me, but it's not the same rhyme. And he changes it, the blog and then mention me, right there. So he's like, something muscular dystrophy, fucking ethnicity, something ethnicity. You need artist development to get on a blog and then mention me. Harvin Infinity, and the rest of it is on that. So it like, he transforms it to
he takes away one of the words and switches it at that internal rhyme.
Transition it into the bars and delivery. But the way he edits on the spot, I'm just like, bruh,
so crazy.
It's so insane. I want to like run it back, because knowing that, like, you can see where he edits it, you know what I mean?
Look, the beef between us has been a never-ending saga. I'll leave you walking around.
I didn't mean
Motherfuckers ain't shit to me. Are y'all kidding me? I'll fucking bum rushing the enemy. These knuckles leave you buckling instantly. I'll fucking get timid and start punching you viciously. Uppercuts will leave your stomach in misery like muscular dystrophy. Just for thinking you could come online publicly dissing me. You can pop your fist this shit is child's play, you get 8 sideways like the number infinity. I said, artist development, you need artist development before you come on the blog and then mention me. I'll stop you out and make you a part of this history. Don't show me that, because this is about to be the body bag of the century. Hold on. You motherfuckers ain't shit to me. They say karma's a bitch. For you, it's probably dentistry, because the part of your mouth that's missing is only a reflection of what's scarring you mentally. So the gap between your teeth exists merely as an object of imagery to distract you from the real gap between us, and that's bars and delivery.
That's a fucking masterclass of like A to Z, doing everything from punching to rhymes to carrying a scheme to like voice changes throughout, fucking sound effects, and then editing it on the spot. Like freestyles. It's insane.
That round's as good as anything about it.
For real.
I've always been the biggest proponent of that. I
the energy I fucking love. I love how much energy it's encapsulates in the crowd, like that pop. I would use that in trailers all the time because it's like the best pop, you know?
It's almost like watching Dizaster battle is like watching NASCAR, because it's like something he's traveling at such an insane speed, he's doing all this stuff, and you think that he's about to lose control at any minute and fucking bap, and then when he doesn't and actually completes the lap, it's like... That's
good. Like, that's the perfect analogy, because I was about to say, and it provokes the same feeling, is normal, normally, like me, for instance, and I think most battlers will write almost on a 4-for-4, like on a 4-4, you know what I mean? Where it's like set, and you could throw a bunch of intricate rhymes in there, but it's hitting on a time, like where that 4th bar is. But what Diz does every time, and it builds up like not only anticipation, it builds up like stress, like, oh shit, tension, because he goes past it and you can tell he's still building. So rather than hitting on that 4 with a short, he keeps going in the muscular dystrophy, the dust, and you're like, oh shit, we're past the point where it should have hit. Like, where is he gonna go? You know, and then it lands. It's the same dynamic.
He raps in cursive.
He raps in cursive.
Damn.
But it still manages to hit on time, like on Diz's time, you know what I mean, like on some like jazz shit.
Yep,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I fucking love it so much.
I don't know why he gets left out of Pen Talks.
That shit is so. And you know what else is really tight about this? I didn't like it at the time, the mixed format, like how this angle doesn't match this.
I think it's tight.
It's cool now. Like, I think it's cool now, but at the time I was like, it doesn't match.
It's like
I had like a GoPro on like a
but there's all these really cool moments he picks up on, like you reacting. Like I love that, how you're like, oh, and he's like he's pointing towards you. I think that's so cool.
It's only a reflection of what's scarring you mentally. So the gap between your teeth exists merely as an object of imagery to distract you from the real gap between us, and that's bars and delivery.
That's over his shoulder. So much is cool about that
shit. Suspense. That is the word I was looking for, Terry. Building suspense. Exactly. Exactly.
He was.
Yeah, he was like, was even 21 here?
Maybe 20.
Jesus.
What year was this?
11.
2011. So it's like 11 years ago.
Yeah.
That's pretty great.
He might have been 20.
No, because when he came out in 2009, he was 17.
So yeah, he's
like 19, probably.
Maybe 20, depending on the month.
Let's go.
Shut the fuck up!
Hey, cheer, yo, hold it down, man. Hold it down. Here we go.
Hey, man, November 5th. It's ironic, you know my father died on this day. And I can still remember him telling me, son, say what you mean and mean what you say. Yeah. See, I'm only 20 days, so on my past battles, my emotions might have got carried away. That's why I flew here to Canada, to make sure that won't happen today. So all that I grip the nine, rip your spine, make your body rewind, man, I don't mean that shit. I'll probably never clap this shit out you. But trust, I mean every word when I say I'll smack this shit out you. See, there's a difference between entertainment and real life. Like, remember remember when I said I'd fuck you up in Vegas? Well, depending on how this battle goes, I still might. Cause see, I still might. Move back.
That's another defensive move that Diz is doing, which is controlling the space. So it's like he's not being aggressive with them, but he's lording over him. But aside from that, he's cutting off all the space between him. So it's like he has to like back. Pat stays good at that because he's big. Like he was doing that to me when we battled. You know what I mean?
You see,
where it's like pushing me to back. You know what I mean?
You see me regulating like an enforcer right there, like an absolute unit.
Stay big.
Like back up, bro.
But one thing that they both did that was interesting when Diz ended his round, it's just hella memorable. And this isn't like, oh, the craziest special move, but when he goes bars and delivery, he like moves like 2 feet.
That's right.
And he puts his head like past him over here. And then on DNA's first bar, when he's like something fuck you up in real life or whatever, like he does the same thing. It's like that lunging motion. It's ironic.
Hey, shouts to Quadre, appreciate you, dog.
But like he does the same thing, like right, because he's not that close.
When I say I'll smack the shit out you.
You know what I mean?
Difference between entertainment and real life. Like
So
remember when I said I'd fuck you up in Vegas? Well, depending on how this battle goes, I still might. Cause see, I still might. Move back, what are you doing? Getting in my face, trying to go crazy, trying to fuck me up when it's dead time. When Drake's here in front of the battle, but you ain't gonna make none of his headlines.
Yeah, it's great. He might have had that punchline, but he turned it into a rebuttal because it looked like he was gonna choke or something. When he's like, hold on, he gets when Diz does that move, it throws him off by cutting the ring off, and so he's like, hey, yo, back up. And DNA can freestyle, like so he's like, okay, I can just turn this into a moment. And I remember that being one of our biggest arguments for DNA winning was like how the freestyle shit he did in those moments. You know what I mean? And
so crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy skill.
And DNA, like I just like the fact that he's not at all intimidated. You know what I mean? Like there's no whatever tactic Diz is using. Not only is he flipping it to his advantage, but he's unfazed by it. When a lot of other people, it wouldn't go that way.
Totally, he's turning it against him for sure.
His head gonna go crazy. I still might. Move back, what are you doing? Getting in my face, trying to go crazy, trying to fuck me up when it's dead time. When Drake's here in front of the battle, but you ain't gonna make none of his headlines.
That's crazy.
See, the cool thing is, Diz doing that, if anything, was like a hindrance, because it's like now creating this like energy of him being a bully, which kind of turns the crowd off to him. If he low-key was just like falling back, doing the Geechee Gotti thing, you know what I mean? Like he wouldn't like. Now the crowd's starting to kind of want They want to see what David's gonna do.
Exactly.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword of like you might fuck your opponent up by doing some like playing certain types of defense, but you can also like turn the crowd against you, so then it makes whatever they do in response to that hit fucking even harder.
The machete was spraying.
The machete was spraying for sure. Okay.
Trying to say is there's a difference between entertainment and real life. Like remember when I said I'd fuck you up in Vegas? Well, depending on how this battle goes, I still might. Because me missing the tooth only means I've been in the real fight and got real stripes. So until you get tapped with a sucker punch and missing yours from an uppercut, then you know what this feels like. I took this battle for YouTube views, promotion, and fan base, so I made sure I'm well prepared. Knowing my name would be buzzing in Sweden, China, Switzerland, making them well aware. So once I get rid of this storm and y'all see the weather clear, just think about the end of every other natural disaster. You're gonna see DNA everywhere. Remember against A-Class? When y'all was supposed to go 60 seconds, then the day of the battle this guy switched it? Then remember against Wave, you had time rounds, but he said fuck it, and you wound up rhyming for 9 minutes? Then against me, this guy told Lush, I'm rhyming till I'm finished, which only proves further you got a problem with time limits. See you a snake that's trying to hide your rattle, which only shows the Canadian court ain't the only bitch that flips when it's time to battle. And that's when I realized you really got a problem with time. Like when you say you're a terrorist and a hijacker, I'm not getting it. Because if you detonate a bomb, what you want to set the time to? Unlimited?
Amazing angle. Even Diz like, that's hilarious. Now you're
combining two angles.
Because it's also crazy. It's like layered because Diz uses those like terrorist analogies and imagery as like to weaponize and take back what people already say to him, right? Yeah. So it's like, oh, I'm just gonna embody it, you know what I mean? Yeah. But then he's taking that and the other element of Diz's time limits and like combining it to use against you. Like, and you embody that and dead other people's angles. Well, I'm gonna take that you embody it.
And on top of that,
combine it.
DNA knows a lot about bombs because he had one strapped to his chest when he battled Roan.
That's right.
It's super meta.
Classic
theatrical
layers. Yeah. Great angles. Great angles.
You really got a problem with time. I discovered something, Diz.
And it's actually highlighted by the end of the round when Diz like kind of was going over and had to get his shit out. Forever. Yeah, exactly.
You really got a problem with time. I discovered something, Diz, while I was watching your battles. And nigga, you have never wore watching your battles. You really have a problem with time. It's not an opinion no more. It's a fact, nigga. You do long lunch breaks, change times whenever you want, wear your hat to the back. What the fuck you think you now, black nigga? Now, oh no, we really got a problem with time. But fuck that. For the last 2 years, you've been giving me the runaround. I managed to stay relevant with every battle, reaching over 200,000. You done the same, but your music's trash. So the industry will never love your style, which makes you an earthquake, because you always gonna be a disaster that remains underground. See, you just to entertain.
I love how he just embodies that classic New York early 2000s, late 90s mixtape flow.
I know.
Yeah, got that like that big L flow.
It's hitting on that fourth when that's the other side. Yeah, and that's the other side of it is it pays off big when you do that because like people are expecting it, so they know. Oh, okay, it's coming here.
Yeah,
it's almost the opposite of like, oh, where's he going? Oh, we got there.
Yeah,
where it's like, oh, okay, like you're right there with it.
Totally.
Clips does the same thing really well. That's like telegraphed even with the rhymes a little bit, but like hitting right when people want it to. You know?
See, you just an entertainer, Diz. In other words, a fucking gimmick. And it's for so long that the delivery can match those fucking lyrics. Your rhymes are put together sloppy and unorganized. That's why besides grind time, we ain't fucking with it. So battling DNA will be the first time his verses have structure in it. So when you spit all aggressive with conviction, I be thinking that you actually mad. And then understand why you hate us New York niggas. Cause he drives us around all the time in taxi cabs. Like his rap battle gig, he's supposed to be the big bad Dizaster. And when I see DNA, I'ma shoot him and let the fifth clap you. I said, Dizaster, let's fight. He said, cool, I'm a bitch slap you. Soon as he hop out the cab, boy, y'all hear on the radios, Dizaster, it's your dispatcher.
That's a great rhyme for it. Dizaster, it's your dispatcher.
You know, people talk about style clashes, but there's a certain thing when like serendipitously different styles just work really well together and make for like an enjoyable overall experience. Like when you're able to curate battles on this level, and then on top of it, there's like actual animosity that's bringing out this extra competitive edge. And then like just to add a whole other element, you have someone like Drake there just to make it more exciting. Like you can't. That's like literally creating the perfect storm for just amazing battle rap content. You can't ask for anything more.
100%.
Full crowd, everyone's just, feeling it, invested in the moment.
Yep.
It's a dispatcher. Please don't pick up Dex Rock and Lush One. And stay away from DNA. You know you don't bust guns. You never touch drugs a day in your life or touch none. And hurry up, your mom's calling rinse due. You must come. So when you squint your fucking eyebrows and spit with all that aggression, I almost think you might really bust your Glock. But then again, we saw him against Arsenal, and you ain't look too good with that fucking shot. You gonna try to rebuttal everything I say. Don't act like you fucking not. But it's cool, because a good rebuttal only means I had to say something hot. So don't be confused when he rebuttals every lyric I say and think he's clever with freeze, because every time y'all cheer for that great rebuttal, you only giving credit to me.
It's the craziest logic. It's great. The pre-defense.
Yeah. Is that the first time somebody said something like that? Where it's like, if you rebuttal... I feel like there's something.
I do feel like someone like Holla, somebody said it.
Said something like that.
Yeah.
Or like
it's like when people are like, you got body, like, yeah, but it was his best performance. That's because of me. I brought that out of him.
Totally.
Like, come on, bro.
Word.
Like, you should have had that in mind going into it, and knowing that you were gonna bring out the best in them. You know,
Jaime Morales says Asesino 2-1. Okay, already with the predictions.
Let's go.
Salute from Mexico to Avocado and Mac also.
Yeah.
22nd to Abril, you feel me? Love a classic. Come on.
Great round from DNA. Let's get it.
Hey, good looks.
Round 2.
Casey Crack. Appreciate you, dog. You still bumping Phone a Baby on the daily.
That's what's up. Sean White. Go bump that shit.
Yeah, run that Sean White up. Where are they going to go from here?
Man, DNA, you are so fucking hood. I'm gonna rebuttal everything you say? God damn it, I didn't even know it was that good. Shit, but fuck it. Since he wants to talk about time, then we talk about time. When I roll up outside and hurt you. But you, DNA, you never click-clack the burner, you never commit the murder. See, I'll do what I want with the time limits, I'll just extend them further. This world's mine, I control time, that's why they call me the Prince of Persia.
Crazy, dude.
Fucking nuts. Yeah, that's wild.
That's definitely one of like the best flips.
Yeah.
And then you have like the internal rhyme scheme too, the control time world.
So good, man. That shit was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
This world's mine, I control time, that's why they call me the Prince of Persia.
Look at Tricky P losing his mind. What did they give him for breakfast that day? Like, Jesus Christ.
Definitely frosted mini.
He was eating his Wheaties.
Where is he?
That Tricky P right there?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you want to rebuttal too? I mean, you rebuttal.
That's right, MP. He goes 1 point to DNA because a great rebuttal is just credit for him.
Facts. Period.
DNA's already edging this round.
Totally. He's winning now.
Well, you want to rebuttal too? I mean, you rebuttal your missing tooth, but that's not even a rebuttal topic. That's not even a rebuttal topic. I mean, you want to rebuttal a missing tooth, then make a CD, put out some music, get some money off it. Wait till at least you have one deposit, go to your fucking dentist office, write him a check with a fucking number on it, and if it makes you feel any better about the situation, you can write the word rebuttal on it.
That's a hilarious concept. Not write him a check with a number on it.
Listen, it's been since day one I ain't liking you, dude. We can go outside right now and I'm fighting you too. It ain't about punchlines, DNA. I'll just display how I'm a better writer than you. So stop talking, pay homage, I'm spitting. I solve problems, I'm an awesome magician. This street magic, I make your beat vanish like hot pockets to all of you chicken. I want to squat with them, but if your squad is honestly tripping, that car stopping, that Glock popping, your top open like Top Ramen before you spark the ignition. I start boxing, Bernard Hopkins, your heart stopping, Chris Farley condition. Fucking armbar, caught in submission, now you lost in the mix, got a bunch of hostages with him. He tried hopping the fence, it's an impossible mission. I'm camouflaged in the trenches, ready to penetrate your army's defenses with these binocular lenses. I have a prophet's vision. Is that the hardest kid in your clique? I got a problem with it. Cause I'm the motherfucker, I'm what your role model isn't. I'm the armed technician here to remodel your kitchen with a bomb in it, the Islamic edition. Part of your crib gone with the wind. Short if you miss it, carving your rib. Disarm the opposition and plant the pipe bomb in the car engine and have Queen Latifah set it off from the distance. My job description, I split wigs like a salon beautician. That 38 is special like your mom's condition.
God,
that's one of my favorite fucking parts.
Yeah. What does he say? This long extension?
Yeah.
Is that what the setup?
Yeah.
This long extension splits your wig like a salon beautician.
Well, yeah, my job description, you split wigs like a salon.
My job description.
Yeah.
Got you.
Split wigs like a salon beautician. This 38 is special like your mom's condition.
That's like the crazy.
Even though, like, look, let's go on record. We've said it We've said it multiple times. DNA's mom is not special needs or anything like that.
And even if she was,
but just like it's creating a narrative. You feel me?
Rex fucked that all up, dog. Created that and everybody just ran with it for like years. She's like a limp or something.
I fucked your mom. There's this
like
narrative.
Ankle and all of a sudden
she was
for
like,
years,
she was like on a crutch.
Just like,
and Rex is just like, this motherfucker's mom's retarded. She just walks with like a bad leg.
Yeah. She like stubbed her toe once.
Yo, Sky Tier, appreciate you. Shout out to the always got Northwest love.
No, hey, I fuck with
the Source vs. Jay the Nightwing. Yo, we're gonna watch that. I got something special. You know what I mean? Like we need to.
Don't trip to be in the future.
We're gonna incorporate near future.
Near future.
I wanna do
Real
a string
soon.
of watches over the next few weeks.
Let's go.
Selectively, you know what I mean?
We got some stuff to watch.
So yeah, we'll definitely watch that shit, bro. That battle's great. Appreciate you.
It is great.
Tier.
I know you have a problem with the retard jokes, but I only use them because she has something in common. I know you have a problem with the retard jokes, but I only use them because she has something in common with them. Because when he says he's flipping the mingle and he's letting the machete spray, it's not hard for us to see the retarded in him. I don't give a fuck if you want to donate to autism. The truth is, cover your ears, Bishop. The truth is.
This is like after the
Marvin Patson,
and then like Bishop like spoke out against it or whatever. Like that, like Pat crossed the line talking about.
Well, it was weird because like Bishop had like kind of stepped away from King of the Dot for a second, and this was the first event of him going back to it, like after that whole incident. So.
Yeah, cover your ears, Bishop. That's pretty funny, dude.
Donate to autism.
Salon musician autism.
The truth is. The truth is, your mom's not even a good example of what being handicap's about. Because she's a master at that wheelchair. And that I wouldn't have a doubt. Most people getting around when they're disabled, they find it hard, and you live in a massive house. But she uses the fucking hallways as interstate freeways where she can talk to the nearest living room exit so she can take the fastest route. Weaving in and
I remember this is one of my favorite parts.
You live in a massive house.
Yeah, he's giving him props right now for sure. But this imagery is like insanely hilarious, bro. Like this, it's a fucking cartoon, bro.
Yeah,
I remember this low key be like the object of imagery and this part being like my two favorite parts of this whole battle. Seeing it live.
Around when they're disabled, they find it hard, and you live in a massive house.
Yeah, hold on. From the top.
Most people getting around when they're disabled, they find it hard, and you live in a massive house. But she uses the fucking hallways as interstate freeways where she can talk to the nearest living room exit so she can take the fastest route. Weaving in and out of furniture traffic, she doesn't even scratch the couch. Plus, she's kind of like you in a sense, because whenever she's stuck in the corner, she's really good at backing out.
That correlation,
and just how he did it, like navigating around the space and like backing up into it. You know what I mean? Like this is it's so good.
Disabled.
Ain't even a good example of what being handicap's about. Like that's hilarious.
And that I wouldn't have a doubt. Most people getting around when they're disabled, they find it hard, and you live in a massive house. But she uses the fucking hallways as interstate freeways where she can talk to the nearest living room exit so she can take the fastest route. Weaving in and out of furniture traffic, she doesn't even scratch the couch. Plus, she's kind of like you in a sense, because whenever she's stuck in the corner, she's really good at backing out.
That is fucking amazing.
You see the whole thing.
So in both instances, he related like dentistry and DNA's like tooth gap to like the difference between them lyrically, you know, bars and delivery, and then like his mom like smashing through the house, weaving in and out of furniture traffic related to you backing out of battles. Like if you just said that, like I got this concept of that, or you'd be like what?
Like, what
but like the way he draws the lines and gets you there, it's like that suspense.
This was
the
like
same thing.
This era of Diz which like spans from slightly before this was like the Swave Sever, Jersey Swift battles, all the way through the Cannabis battle, is like one of the most dominant runs. But I don't think there's anyone in the world that could see him during that time period.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
top,
Like, and then obviously shortly after that, Lux winds up battling Calico, and it kind of was like a whole new wave, and things started to shift. But during that 1 year period, there's nobody on the planet that was touching him. He was light years ahead.
Yeah, crazy.
Stop touching me! Y'all gonna make us rapid discovery!
So you know, like, the director was telling him to back up. Like the director of the video. He kept, like,
wait, did you not film this?
No,
you didn't.
No. But that's why he got mad. The director's like telling Diz to back up while he's rapping.
Yeah, he's like, stop touching.
Yeah. So is that why
I don't remember if it was
that's why it looks
battle.
awful because you didn't direct. I'm just like,
I don't know if it's
looks
this
great.
battle, but there's another battle. I'm pretty sure from this event where they're like talking in between a line or something. I feel like it might be this, and Diz like shut up, or somebody's like, yo, like it's like you didn't have experience. Like, bro, this is happening. Like, there's no cuts. There's no stopping.
You
like,
have to let it go on, and you film it.
Yeah,
you know, you can't alter
the cameramen don't like get in the game. You know what I mean? Like, here, watch it. Let me get a better angle. On that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're defending.
Here, Aaron Rodgers.
The players will run you over. You're sitting on the sidelines, and that happens. You know,
it's
part of the game.
Exactly.
Does look dope though.
Stop touching me! Y'all gonna make a rapid discovery! I don't even know how I can battle you so comfortably. I still can't even believe this faggot's in front of me. Every day I wake up and I hit a blunt before I even wash my face up. Then I think about your genetic makeup and how we can make up such a fake fuck. You pussy, this duck hunt, you getting duct taped up. I kill every faggot in your city. I even fuck makes up. It's going to run now. You on a one-way truck about to get ran the fuck over by a fucking one-way truck. You little fucking pussy. Your face is vaginal. Your mouth is like a vagina, and in the center it has a hole.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Your face is vaginal.
In the center, it has a hole.
Oh my god! It should almost made me shit my pants right now. Oh my god!
I mean, I'd rather have my face be vaginal than the alternative.
The center it has a hole. Yeah. What an incredible freestyle! Oh my god!
Someone's like, "Yeah, that's anatomy."
He definitely started he's losing it right there, but that's just so fucking
brought him back. Hard.
I love the delivery.
Oh my god, bro!
You little fucking pussy. Your face is vaginal. Your mouth is like a vagina, and in the center it has a hole. But fuck a camel though, you have enamel toe.
Holy shit! You have an enamel toe. Oh, it's the gap that is the vagina. So he has an enamel toe.
In the center it has a hole.
That's hilarious, actually. That's actually hilarious. It's not just the mouth that's the hole, it's the gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't connect that. That's amazing, actually.
But fuck a camel though, you have enamel toe.
The way it went from pussy.
It's disaster. It's disaster. You know I act like a cruel jerk. Your attitude is past faggot, dude. You got a gap in your tooth, gagged, and you yacked on your new shirt and you battle with soup, sir.
Jesus, bro.
I let the tooth burst.
And it's crazy because so that's what he does. So like you could tell he like started freestyling with the one-way truck shit, and then he like brings it back, and then he's like trying to find the scheme again. Then he finally did right there. He like figured out how to connect it. That's like what I was talking about of the weaving the freestyles. Mm-hmm. Most people would have just dubbed their round at that point. You know what I mean? Like
I think he said cruel jerk or like not cool.
Yeah.
Shirt in your battle with soup, sir.
Like dude, something that I'm a cruel jerk. Oh, does he say cruel? I thought he said
it's disaster. You know I act like a cruel jerk.
Cruel.
Your attitude is past faggot, dude. You got a gap in your tooth, gagged, and you yacked on your new shirt in your battle with soup, sir. I roll up fast, I let the tube burst. Kids will get hit in the ass like the back of a Vatican stool church. I make snacks off packages. This faggot don't move work. The only cleaning his gap out's the only time he digs up or actually do dirt. 2/3 of his life has been a root canal. Conceited, influenced you in style. Everything you're about to do, he happened to do first. Your foundation is missing like the roof of your mouth.
That was a crazy like A, B, A, and then A, B, like, because that's the battle with Sue Surf scheme.
Yeah.
Where, like,
2/3 of his life has been a root canal. Conceited, influenced you in style. Everything you're about to do, he happened to do first. Your foundation is missing like the roof of your mouth. That is what you worst. I would slap this dude around, but the fact is life's already battering you worse, and that is reality. I know it's sad, but the tooth hurts.
You don't see too many A-B rhyme schemes like that in battle.
yeah, that was like A, B, B, A.
Yeah.
And Turner. I thought he left that rhyme scheme.
Nothing's better than in the center it has a
You got an enamel toe.
was pretty. You little pussy.
Yeah.
Your face is vaginal.
Your face is vaginal.
It's like a vagina, and in the center it has a hole. That's
He's not wrong.
I'm fucking dead, fool.
I love it. I love when Lush laughs this hard. It's so
Yeah, like someone just said, I literally died at that a decade apart.
Yeah,
Like, you can
the
see it
same
right in front of you.
reaction.
Yeah. I forgot that existed.
That's how you know it's real.
As a whole.
Diz, you ain't say one thing hot.
Hold it down.
Diz, you ain't say one thing hot. You still ain't say the fucking truth. I've been in about 18 battles and he's still gonna mention my fucking tooth. And y'all gonna chant because y'all think it's nice people, but that's whack because this chick likes to go to the Gap like white people. So why you go?
Still dying.
You're still the asshole.
You gotta rewind that shit.
But they go to the
I'm sorry.
they go to the Gap though.
I'm sorry, bro. Asshole.
I didn't bring my inhaler, bro.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts, bro. Rewind.
That part.
right.
No, we don't need to
Slap
see.
this dude around, but the fact you
It was like 3 rhymes.
We don't need to see that again. I don't want to watch it again.
hit in the ass like a. It's disaster.
We're already there. There we go.
Your mouth is like a one-way truck about to drain a fuck one-way truck. You little fucking pussy. Your face is vaginal. Your mouth is like a vagina, and in the center it has a hole. But fuck a camel though. You have enamel though.
Good job, LMAC. You're doing a great job.
I'm a compromiser.
Hold it down.
Diz, you ain't say one thing hot. You still ain't say the fucking truth. I've been in about 18 battles and he's still gonna mention my fucking tooth. And y'all gonna chant because y'all think it's nice people, but that's whack because this chick likes to go to the Gap like white people. So why you gonna keep freestyling acting like you getting it? Diz, when you ain't ripping it, even your hat knows I'm gonna win because it's like Cleveland, you gonna lose in the end.
Okay.
Then you wanted to make.
He was the first in like the. Asshole. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard. This is me sober too.
I know.
When he's all because like back in the day, I remember he was freestyling outside. He's like, "Yo, I'll buck eyes like Mike Flames fitted." He was the first one to reference hats and like have the multi-layered like word plays about the specific hats when it was as a whole.
Jesus fucking Christ.
To mention my mom being disabled. That's why I hate that you rap, B. You just might as well come in place with rap, D. My teeth is missing, and I got a face full of acne. When that still flare, I bet all of these fans wheelchair like Drake and Degrassi.
Drake starts crying. It gotta hurt my feelings.
Oh shit, the twerk. That's where twerk got it from.
The origin.
Little bounce.
The little jog.
Yeah.
The treadmill.
I do you like pun, have you dead in the middle of Little Italy. admittedly think that you can spit with me. You ain't hot as humidity. So why would I give him props for mentioning my mom with a disability? I'll go to your mom's house, come through, smack her hard, come through, see her right quick, then I smash that broad. Catch her right in the kitchen while she's eating caviar and put that bitch in a wheelchair out the blue like the Avatar. And this the point. See, something you think that you're so nice, you little...
I thought we were gonna let it go.
No,
what? He's still laughing about the whole thing. He's still laughing about the fucking whole thing. But I do love when Lush dies this much. When
So,
he said that
yo, when I
fucking
smell the only George
Washington joke. I don't know why. That was like my favorite thing. How hard he laughed.
I hope is that out somewhere? I want to see the George Washington.
Yeah, it is. I forgot what battle it was.
That rebuttal, this freeze
face.
that rebuttal is the build up to the DNA's rebuttal right here. It feels like he was doing Diz, you know?
Yeah,
It wasn't this outright impression, but you could tell he's like, oh, I'm gonna do that shit and build up to the punch right here, like this, like because he has the run-on sentence, the like, you know, that doesn't hit how the timing that he normally does. You can tell his intention.
You must be kidding me. I do you like pun, have you dead in the middle of Little Italy. Think that you can spit with me, you ain't hot as humidity. So why would I give him props for mentioning my mom with a disability? I'll go to your mom's house, come through, smack her hard, come through, see her right quick, then I smash that broad. Catch her right in the kitchen while she's eating caviar and put that bitch in a wheelchair out the blue like the Avatar.
The fire punch,
And that's the point. See, something you think that you're so nice, you little old clown, you rebuttal half lines. I damn near just rebutted your whole round. But this the point where I pin you down and have organic hold you. Beat the shit out of you like your pops did when he disowned you. Give you the same treatment that you did every time you was disloyal. But wait, before I do all that, I'ma expose you. Remember what you told Organic about King of the Dot? You're leaving
Here it is.
shitty, bro. If you ain't want to give us some help and promotion and getting dough, then why the fuck you attach our logos against your bitch ass videos? Fuck King of the Dot. We technically
low key, like I see why, because this is so animated, but the camera cut right there is kind of like minimizing DNA shit
Performance,
a little bit
definitely.
right here. You
It's
know
like
what I mean?
concentrating on Diz.
Is it fair to say that it has a hole?
Yes.
I'm like, this it has a hole, but you're like, you're the one shoving a ghost dick in your mouth.
It has a hole. The camera has a hole.
Fuck King of the
why
Dot.
would
We
you?
technically invented you. Grind time's the prototype. You do what you pretend to do. I will never respect this chump. Now you over here 2 years later, I guess time flies loud. Cause if you ain't noticed, King of the Dot is shitting on grind time now.
He's like, no, that's
Yeah, you fucking peasants thought that was pretty funny, didn't you?
look at us now.
Where's that venue at now, huh?
Hey, just
6 feet under.
Yeah.
you guys are all.
I got that
You guys are all
security guard
tax
the fuck
attorneys
out of
now.
there. I got that
Body that
security
security
guard the
guard.
fuck out of there.
Wait, tell them about Clayton's tattoo.
Yeah, Clayton, if you guys know, Clayton, the guy that works with me, he has Time Flies Loud tattooed right here.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Are you
Loud.
You
serious?
didn't know that?
No,
Yeah.
he has like no tats.
Exactly.
his
That's what
first-
makes
is
it
that his
even
He has
better.
3. He has 3. He has
You can't even say it.
Okay, yeah, that's one of them.
I was gonna have a joke, but I don't want to upset
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty
The
dope.
other one's the eagle.
It's my name.
The hollow hand eagle.
Exactly. He's got the swastika on his chest.
I thought it was the peace sign. I thought it was the Indian peace sign. Shout out to Clayton.
Just really the fact that he would say that his mind
As a whole.
Yeah, like, that is. It's not even good. It's just so. It is good, but it's just like the fact that he thought that was a good thing to say is the funniest part to me. Like that's what I'm dying at. Like, that's where it's talking about.
Oh, you're the man, Lush. You are the fucking man, brother.
If you ain't noticed, King of the Dot is shitting on grind time now.
I know.
They were waiting for that for years.
Redemption.
It made it all worth. That's the most Canadian face I've seen in my life. That one guy showed me in the grave.
Pool of Molson right there.
Yeah, he's conceived in a bathtub of Molson.
And your last 3 battles been in Canada. So this league basically made you, bitch. And you disrespected them in the battle. You ungrateful bitch. You a faggot. I'm just trying to figure out what made you switch. I guess grind time held you down and then raped you, bitch. I couldn't wait to get on your face to tell you I hate you, bitch. Flew all the way to Canada to put you in a wheelchair. Drank you, bitch.
Let's go.
You bitch. They said DNA fell off. Now I'm back. Thank you, bitch.
Crazy. Dope.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that was fucking incredible.
That was like a little precursor to Geechee damn near.
And you say you struggle.
Oh yeah,
Like, with, you know?
Yeah.
With all the bitch at the end of everything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dummy. You take battles for free but gotta pay bills. I guess you don't care about no fucking money. For a couple of pennies, he'll be ready to travel. So it makes sense why you ate that sandwich versus S&P, because that's the only time you had bread in the battle.
He ate the sandwich.
Then you disrespected Jin and his whole race. But if I bet you if you seen him, you probably switch sides and dick ride and be pole dancing. You whine and cry about every battle. I bet you have a fit when you don't get your way at your folks' mansion. So it makes sense why you hate Asians, because you always throw tantrums.
Amazing. It's so funny. That's the other false narrative. Like Diz is like
Throwing
this rich.
tantrum.
Well, no, he really does throw. He did throw tantrum once.
Yeah.
But Diz like being this like affluent rich kid is fucking hilarious. Like, dude grew up in a fucking third world country.
That
Like,
was like the narrative for the longest.
for the longest. Like
I
Pat Stay.
definitely talked about.
Yeah, everybody did. Like Pat Stay had like a whole haymaker, and I guarantee you he probably grew up like nicer than Diz did. You know what I mean? Like it's just funny that gets used against Diz so much when it's couldn't be further from reality.
Far from the truth.
Yeah,
Diz had a really rough upbringing.
Yeah.
But he was an adult cinema aficionado.
Oh,
Trying to make
ships
bottle.
in a bottle.
Remember that? Making ships in a bottle, dog. That's something.
that takes a lot of intricacy.
Holy
You know what I
shit.
mean? You got steady hands.
Yeah.
Concentration over strength.
Exactly.
And it has a hole.
Hey, Asians, because you always throw tantrums. And everybody knows that battle versus Locksmith, that one counted. Because you showed you hated Asians more, because when you choked, you looked dumbfounded. But if that's too low to turn the volume on,
She has no. I was gonna say, Shorty.
She knows who Dumbfounded
No
is.
disrespect, Shorty. You don't know what he's
You
talking
know who that
about.
is.
Yeah, but I don't think
She
knows.
definitely knows who Dumbfounded is.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it a
because you
bundle.
showed you hated Asians more, because when you choked, you looked dumbfounded. But if that's too low to turn the volume on your speakers up, your rhymes is weak as fuck like the last time Redman and Method Man tried teaming up.
What the fuck?
What does that mean, bro? What does that mean, man?
What?
Blackout 2? Or what? I'm like, Red and Meth never.
I've never seen them miss.
Yeah.
They're always fine.
That's why I never liked that line. I'm like, unless there's wordplay I missed.
Wait.
If that's too low to
She
turn the
said,
volume
in fact, it does have a hole.
God damn it.
on your speakers up, your rhymes is weak as fuck like the last time Redman and Method Man tried teaming up.
Oh yeah, okay. I think Diz did say that maybe, and he's like flipping it. Is that like a Diz
No, he
line?
didn't say it.
Nah, he's
Because
just like.
Diz
dissing
did
Red
say
and
something
Meth,
like
bro.
that.
He didn't say anything about red and meth.
I ain't fucking with it. I can't co-sign.
It was a Diz line first.
Did they do a movie?
It was a
together or
Diz line
something?
first.
No.
Go listen
Diz
to
said
the
it
chat.
first
You gotta
way.
trust the chat.
I trust Luis S. All right.
You can trust this. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Trust these nerds.
These geeks, huh? I can see.
At first I was
Who
like,
watches
damn,
people
that's
watch
hot.
battles?
So Method Man co-signed
Just watch
you
the
just-
battle.
In fact,
Go to YouTube.
Just to make this-
it's on you. You
Turn
know,
this off.
It's out.
just to make it extra meta, we're watching the people that are watching people watch
Oh, shit, and
battles.
commenting on them
Yeah,
too.
it's crazy.
Shit. Okay, fine.
At first I was like, oh damn, that's hot. Until Method Man co-signed you and you just disrespected a legend who gave you props. And then, if you talk like that, it ain't a course like them all for nothing. This battle's 6 days after Halloween and it's ironic because he already lost the pumpkin. And he said in the MC book, when you fuck up, you keep going. And in the eyebrow book, you keep shaving if they keep growing.
That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. The eyebrow book?
Yeah, it's a good book.
And in the eyebrow book, you keep shaving if they keep growing.
That's fucking gold, bro.
Because I'm going to keep it 100. My tooth's missing, and them eyebrows is real bushy. So king of the dot, let's keep it 100. One of us is lying saying we get pussy. When I went up on Dizaster, New York with a Knicks hoodie, he'll back down, get scared, and get mushy. Okay, I lied. I see one of us does get pussy. But why you keep on talking when you act like you know you're off the heat? Me right now, nigga, please, I'm off the beat. I'll take your body off the concrete and throw it off the street. You got that dog chain on right now, but I'm the one that's off the leash. So why you keep rapping like you be rapping when it's dope? You a faggot, I'll clap it, then jack it like your coat. You told slaves you pop the 9, show 'em like Colin Bond. You think that you blood stop at 5. They brought this yellow tape here because Organic knew it was a homicide.
I always laughed at Jesus' reaction right there.
It's a homicide.
So condescending.
Wait, it has a hole in it.
It definitely has a hole.
For sure.
It has a hole.
He holds it for a while, bro.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
So don't act like your raps is hot or you blast the Glock. Time's about to run out. You can have it not. You have a problem with time, so you don't know how to stop on time when your raps is hot. But this caliente will make you die before the aftershock.
What does he do? He's doing like rabbit teeth right there. Look at this.
This caliente will make you die before the aftershock.
Little buddy food.
He does it like
This
once
caliente
before.
make
Look, like he's like wincing at him.
Die before the aftershock.
He looks like he's in the movie Gummo right there, bro.
Totally.
He got,
Tis is wonderful.
looks like Pepper from American Horror Story. You know what? DNA, like, the thing about New Yorkers is they don't like necessarily like look super old per se, but they look very experienced. Like I love New Yorkers because they just you can see the experience in their face.
Dog.
Like
They're weathered. That's what you're trying to say.
The humidity.
They be going through it.
It's a fucking pizza, bro. A $1 slice. Yo, I really do wish that Hollow and DNA would have done a 4th round that was just all freestyle. I thought that would have been fucking really cool.
Yeah.
That was a huge missed opportunity to do something like that where they both freestyle back and forth maybe or something.
It would have been lit.
Yeah. DNA's like it. I know there's like stuff in there where it's like, he's like definitely like morphing words, but that shit is really impressive to me.
That should have been the thumbnail.
Yeah, it's
totally.
so good.
Yeah.
Should change it now to that.
Yeah, we got the thumbnail.
Round 3 and it's like not even halfway.
No, it's more because it
Shit, trying to snatch my props. I think it's funny how you have to mention Caliente and Aftershock so you can ride King of the Dots cock. That's how you fucking get around, homie. Homie, I'll stomp you. The only reason fucking you mentioned Drake and Degrassi because he reminds you of your mom too. I'm basically nasty.
With that bar.
There's a
He's
couple
like,
of
nah, man.
Somebody booed.
Drake goes home and he's all, "Dear diary."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Appreciate.
5 a.m.
Thank you, dog.
5 a.m. in what's that little Mississauga? 5 a.m. in Mississauga.
I'm basically nasty. There's a couple of questions my fans have been waiting to ask me. Does he really look like Drake from Degrassi? Is Cortez really on the sideline raking the grass leaves? You want to get paid? You want to get paid more guap now? You want to get paid like an athlete, but you're on lockout because you stay in a rap league that only caters to Matt's needs. When you left the Grandpa family, you disappointed them. You made them regret the fact they ever let you join with them. No one forced you off the boat, bitch. It was your choice to swim. Now the only thing you'll ever have in common with Poison Pen is the fact that you'll never be boys again. You know what else rhymes with Poison Pen? I don't know, backstabbing disloyal friend.
The demeanor of the delivery of that. I don't know, disloyal friend. Like, so good.
When you say bars over jokes, doggies, why you gonna pretend? You don't truly believe bars are better than jokes? You're not keeping it 110, because you switch it up to comedy too. I always hear laughter when your punches come to an end, especially when you spit your gun bars. We all think you're the funniest then. I mean, come on, dog. You really can't fucking rap with me. I could go off the fucking top and this whole thing will become a tragedy. Yeah, motherfucker, you ain't want to be the man right now. You fucking can't even see me. You can't even stand right now. But I can carry my shit and I can fucking kill you all. Yeah, you little fucking pussy, I don't feel you all. But since I'm gonna change up on this topic, because I'm gonna kill it tonight, I'm gonna touch up on a topic about why you lie, and everybody's gonna feel it, alright? Listen, this is a topic I wasn't gonna illustrate tonight. I think most of the time your brains wouldn't be able to comply, but I figure y'all smarter generation, I'll educate them, figure I wouldn't be-
I feel like this is a choose your own adventure, like he lost it, freestyle, and it's like, oh damn, I cut this, like I wasn't gonna use it, it's like I'm gonna preface it.
It's kind of the problem when you set the bar so high out the gate. It's hard to like keep that energy up, you know. When you have a god level first round, what are you gonna do from there? But
wouldn't be able to comply, but I figure y'all smarter generation, I'll educate them, figure I wouldn't be afraid to try. See, mainstream science, it's a bunch of manipulation in disguise. They blindfold you from the real truth to distract you from a database they hide. Charles Darwin is a faggot who thinks he came from evolution.
Yeah, this is the best battle ever, dude. This is the best battle of all fucking time. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
You can tell I was feeling that. No one else is reacting. The only one laughing.
Oh my god.
I always thought he was kind of funny with those Galapagos tortoises.
Yeah, totally.
Finally someone says it.
Yeah, there's something going on with the tortoises.
Bill Nye's like, fucking finally, that overrated prick.
Yeah, stands up.
The theory of evolution has a whole.
Oh my god, dog. That was fucking incredible.
This round has been peer reviewed and approved by the scientific community.
Mainstream science, it's a bunch of manipulation in disguise. Educate them, figure I wouldn't be afraid to try. See, mainstream science, it's a bunch of manipulation in disguise. They blindfold you from the real truth to distract you from a database.
Kelly's like, what the fuck is he talking about? Kelly's like, I'm getting cheesed, bro.
Charles Darwin is a faggot who thinks we came from evolution, and later on we changed in size at a different phase in time. What I'm trying to say to you is, why would you believe in that in the Bible? Those are all fairy tales, goodbye. Because the truth of our genetics is written in an ancient scribe. Our bloodline was given to us from aliens that came from spaceships in the sky. Now you're wondering why I'm saying this. It's because based on his name, I can relate it to this guy. It's all reality based. It's all in this equation still applies, because based on reality, everything ever said it was about DNA has been a lie.
That's crazy. That's another one of those things where it's like, damn, I was like, where the fuck is he going with this whole Charles Darwin?
That's like equivalent to like Loaded Lux wearing a karate gi for a battle. We just have one bar in the second round about it.
Totally. Oh my god.
Someone's all, do you believe in a parallel hole?
Parallel holes.
Oh my god.
This does sound like a parallel universe.
Totally.
Like, you know what I mean?
This round is fucking phenomenal.
It's the best.
I forgot.
People talk about the first.
Yeah, this round takes the cake.
Yeah.
I hope when I leave, there's a bunch of tweets just with as a hole in it.
This round inspired Prometheus, the movie. The movie
for real.
Sure. The lore
Ridley
behind
Scott saw this and he's like,
there's something
and
there.
as well as the Odyssey by Homer.
Fucking Simpsons weren't on that shit before this battle.
Inspired George Washington to create the universe.
What is that, bro? What?
nothing.
George Washington
Being insane right now.
created the universe.
That's why he's on the penny, but what does that have to do with anything?
No, because remember, like, we were watching. I think it was like, didn't you have like a bar in one of your like raising the bars like Archimedes or whatever.
Yeah,
what did you reference?
The oldest building, remember?
Ellie. Like, what did you say? You're like, it's the oldest.
Gobekli Tepe.
Yeah, what was it?
Gobekli Tepe.
Yeah. Gobekli Tepe.
Yeah, you're talking.
And then I'm like, like that's the one thing I didn't fully understand. Like, what is? And you're like, oh, so it's like the oldest civilization.
Well, it's like yeah. I mean,
and I was
it's
like,
older than they thought at first.
Right. I was like, so George Washington was there because Americans think that like life started with George Washington.
Mm-hmm.
So the creator of the universe is George Washington.
Oh my God, dog.
George Washington actually had a hole. That's why he had exactly. Which is actually a myth. It's like one of those like washed over things.
Yeah, he really
like,
did it.
It's like actually like fucking slave teeth and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What a fucking
dark history.
What a scandalous son of a bitch.
It's a piece
fucking
of shit.
Washington. Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit.
Scumbag.
Who uses fucking dollar bills anyway?
I don't fuck with
totally. Or pennies.
Oh yeah. I won't even touch a penny.
Yeah, until you see it, it's like gross. Yeah. It's like a cockroach.
I thought Abe Lincoln was on the penny, isn't he?
Fuck him too.
yeah, all of them.
Yeah, all of them. Pieces of shit.
What a fucking
garbage.
Yeah, no, go to hell.
It's all reality.
Fucking John Wilkes Booth was, you feel me? I respect the shooter. I don't know about y'all. He was up in the skull on that one. He's up in the skull, baby. Smoking on that Abe pack.
Not the Abe.
There used to be a drill song from the perspective of John Wilkes Booth.
Respect the shooter.
It's why I'm saying this is because based on his name, I can relate it to this guy. It's all reality based. It's all in this equation still applies because based on reality, everything ever said was about DNA has been a lie.
Wait, did we skip over the ancient aliens part?
Come on.
George Washington.
Just now inspired like Alchemist and Action Bronson.
Yeah, totally.
They're fucking
totally. This
watching
is the best.
They probably watched this round on that show for sure.
Written in the ancient scribes.
This is just that one motherfucker. Oh my God, I know his name too, but with the like tall hair.
Aliens.
Yeah, I know his name.
History Channel play?
No, the History Channel.
No, you're talking about
from Ancient
Aliens.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna say it's aliens. But that feels like on some actually like low key, like somewhat like modern day Indiana Jones shit, like temples discovering artifacts and all kind of crazy shit on some archaeology.
He got a young Asian homie he runs around with.
Bloodline was given to us from aliens that came from spaceships in the sky. Now you're wondering why I'm saying this. It's because based on his name, I can relate it to this guy. It's all reality based. It's all in this equation still applies because based on reality, everything ever said was about DNA has been a lie.
It's just awesome.
Everyone had look at Gully. He's like,
yeah, what the fuck? Gully
right there.
Gully has not been listening.
No, he's the only one listening.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like the gif where it's like the equations going on. Like he's just looking at. He's like you're connecting all the dots.
He's right.
Fucking aliens, fam. Scene fam. Scene fam. Aliens.
Yeah, I read Angels and Demons.
DNA has been a lie.
Pretty crazy concept to tie in.
I'm embarrassing y'all lads. I'm embarrassing y'all lanes.
Yes, Giorgio Tsoukalos. That's right. Good looks, Extendo. Come
Tsoukalos?
Biting your jaw.
Tsoukalos? Is that what you said? No, man.
I'm embarrassing y'all lanes. I'm eviscerating your jaw and I'm tearing your small frame. Ripping your fucking heart out and leaving it there in the car lane. You just stuttered when you tried to mention that dog chain. You stupid fuck, you have terrible blog game. Yeah, and motherfucker, the true stories you're supposedly telling, they're lies. And they're basically all lame. DNA hears a story one way, when it comes out of his mouth it apparently got changed. So you're not DNA, they gave you the wrong name. You should change your name into the American Arcane.
Precursor for things to come.
DNA. Yo, I'm DNA. Hold on. Now I'm in the roll up. and I'm gonna come with the 5 and the 6 and the 7. Now when I go from 8, 9, and 10, that'll mean you get hit with 11. That's what you sound like. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's always the same thing. If I bodied wrong and wrong bodied backwards, then what does that make me? Shut the fuck up, all right? You're just an undercard to the main star actors. What you gonna do now that Smack don't want to pay off none of these main card rappers? What you gonna do now, huh? Do like you did in UMP and spit your little gay bars backwards? What you gonna do? Race me on a racetrack in a race car backwards? What you gonna do? Come with the metal after you summon the devil from listening to a Lil Wayne song backwards? What you gonna do? You wanna play that stupid little fucking game? Then game on, faggot. I'll leave your little brain all trapped inside of one of your own little gay 8-bar patterns. Like, go ahead, DNA, flip the word radar backwards. Hold on, I can do it. Hold on, so when I roll up with the 8 off and I spray off clappers, that'll be the result of this battle if you spell the word radar backwards. Wait a minute, radar? That's still the same bar backwards. Hold on. Now when I roll up with the dollop and I spray off clappers, that'll be the result of this battle if you spell the word radar backwards. God damn it, it's still radar backwards. The truth is, I'll break it down for y'all since your boy Cortez, aka Jose, won't explain the stuff.
Cortez has caught like 8 different strays in this
battle.
Totally.
For sure, that bean dipped. For sure.
Cortez.
I was on the cell all day trying to set up this whole thing with Lush, while you in the background with him doing role play on the phone hanging up. You think playing with my money is funny? I'll blow this location up, and I won't leave till I make sure your face gets crushed. Add more flame, I'll turn your torso face to dust. More flame to propane, take your soul, raise it up. I'll leave your fucking close range, leave the skull breaking up, then dislocate your shoulder bone from your rotator cuff.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, there was that phone call. He like Cortez is like eating an apple, and
they called you live.
Yeah, and they called like, "Yo, get Dizaster on the phone." Yeah. And he's like, "Yo, I won't battle you. I'm not coming out there." And I was like, "Thank God, because I didn't have money to pay you anyways." Like, but I didn't say that. But in reality, it's kind of glad it didn't happen.
Jesus fuck.
Smile like you don't use Colgate enough. Every couple of seconds when you're rapping, your nose face gets touched like you're trying to point to where your cocaine is stuck and you're just another faggot actor who thinks he's soulmates with Lux. But Lux is the man. Psych! You're both gay as fuck!
You didn't even let that marinate. Yes. Like, that was like one word.
You didn't even want to leave the doubt for a millisecond.
This is my favorite diss performance.
It's amazing.
You're getting it all.
Yeah.
You're getting all this round for
Well,
sure.
Lux is a man. Psych!
Yeah, instantly.
Point to where your cocaine is stuck and you're just another faggot actor who thinks he's soulmates with Lux. But Lux is the man. Psych! You're both gay as fuck! I'll rip Hollow's hand off while I'm still attached to his phone paper cup! It was like 6 in the morning, I saw you and your little sister Yennefer Cortez sit on the corner, holding up a sign that said, "For food, we're willing to sit on a boner, polish a ball sack, and suck it for a quarter," and underneath it said, "Please, all we had for dinner was yogurt." Your little smack,
This has got to be up there for the most styles flipped in a single battle.
It's really insane. He's covering the gamut.
He's a stylistic auteur. This is like Busta Rhymes on the Coming album. You know what I mean? Like,
the image here literally won't work. I bet Math used to punk you and then he finished his homework. This kid is like conceited, except he ended up hitting his growth spurt. Your boy Murder Ab doesn't even exist. It's not even a known turf. You guys are both nomads. The only home this hoe has is literally his own shirt. Look at you rubbing yourself trying to keep your composure. You ran away to fucking Smack because Vince had was bigger and doper.
Hey, look at the way you are. He was rubbing his shirt. Like, he's like, what's happening? Yeah, he's really rapping about what's surrounding.
Known turf. You guys are both nomads. The only home this hoe has is literally his own shirt. Look at you rubbing yourself trying to keep your composure. You ran away to fucking Smack because Vince had was bigger and doper. I was bitching the grind time couldn't give you exposure. So you walked around for like 6 months with a chip on your shoulder before you decided to jump ship, hoping to get you a little bit closer, but swift out in our interest because you're the diva that was tipping it over. And the sad part is all Smack had to do to bribe you was promise to put some rims on your stroller. He opted for testing new fisherman boat so he doesn't have to swim to the border, and Hollow the Dog got a brand new Nintendo controller. People always said your boy Cortez looked like Pitbull. And even though he's the same identical poser, now I believe he's a Pitbull since I've seen him switch up on his owners. Listen here, bitch. You have a listening disorder.
Pitbulls are loyal and emotionally intelligent.
What are those other
Pitbull family?
That's good.
I fuck with pit bulls.
Best dogs ever.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about right now?
On his own.
Really, the cane corsos that go
You have a
bad.
listening disorder.
Yeah.
Your mission is officially over. If you think you're gonna beat me, I'd rather hire Jin as my chauffeur. Yeah, I'm an F-15 engine versus a 1960 Corolla, and you're missing your motor. I run up in your crib with them soldiers while you're sipping the soda, catch you slipping, put you in submission and fold you, then jump up and put my case on your sofa like Tom Cruise did the Oprah. Yeah.
Props to Organic for just abandoning the time limits. He's just like, fuck it.
Well, the last
third
round
was
is supposed to
unlimited.
be unlimited.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Otherwise,
that's right.
might as well have
But
been
yeah, that's what I'm
too.
saying. He just like wasn't even tripping. He's
Look
just
at the thing on the
Jump up
floor
and
and
put my
where
case on your
this is.
sofa like Tom Cruise did the Oprah. Yeah.
They put that tape like, okay, you stay here and you stay
Yeah,
there.
for real.
Rock
Good luck
the
on
They're
mic.
like, hey guys, we know Dizaster. You're a very animated guy. 1 foot by 1 foot.
yeah,
Good.
yeah.
This is where you stay.
Yeah, the light and the way, you know.
It's like
the
literally
angles.
this big.
Yeah,
Dude,
like
stay
what
within
was
this.
that box?
Yeah.
Like Foursquare?
What's going on, pussy? It looks like that type of shit that you cannot respond to. You said on the track.
What is going on here?
I held up the Thesaurus album. It's produced by Chase Moore.
It's like,
Looks like that type of shit that you cannot respond
it's like,
to.
oh yeah, you take it out of me.
Or you just had it on you?
Yeah, I was like,
out of your
because
pocket to
Chase,
plug it.
you guys were there and stuff, and he had like,
Was Chase there?
Yeah.
He came out. That's lit.
Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Well, I'm
I have
pretty-
a terrible memory.
I'm pretty sure for show Thesaurus like was selling that at the time and shit. So you know,
Nah.
I fuck with it.
Brought it there
pussy.
with you.
yeah, dude, you're
A
right.
good friend.
It looks like that type of shit that you cannot respond to.
This is like,
Dude, the thing about that album is that CD has a hole.
God
no,
You said on the track, 125 seconds on your side song about your dad gone, that you never clapped the revolver. Yeah, remember? 1 minute, 25 seconds, you looked up to the light and screamed out, I've never touched a drug or busted a gun in my life. You never clapped the revolver. I'll flatline you, snipe at your heart like the final boss you battled in Contra. So act like manic, I'll pop ya. Give me that deadly stare, I'll let it air, leaving shells everywhere like Italian pasta. You roll with a pack of pasta. You don't want to scrap or pull a match
Yes,
from
hasn't
side of
aged
your
a
bitch
bit,
slash the
shout you.
impact of 8 glass crashing his Honda. I'll strike you faster than a black
Record
African
glass.
mamba and send your body back to Rwanda. Battling me is worse off than sharing a bathtub with Blanca or getting a back rub massage from Mortal Kombat's Baraka.
so accent was so good.
Asshole and caca, you need to grab some banaka.
It's crazy he's not even breaking a sweat. Like,
I know.
like
He's
the
doing, like,
stamina is
mittens
insane.
and
Well, it's probably really warm.
Yo,
in the dead of
what's
winter.
that movie with John McAvoy? It's like the sequel to Unbreakable and shit.
Oh yeah.
Split.
Yeah, Split.
It's like
Yeah.
watching these diss rounds. It's like
Yeah,
split,
totally.
like so
It
many
totally is.
different
Yeah, it's
fucking
just-
places and shit.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Didn't they say that movie was like mean against like mentally ill people? Like the cancel culture tried to like go in on that movie. Like,
Oh no,
yeah.
I don't know. Who fucking cares about
Yeah, it's super lame.
Fucking gives a shit.
I just remember that being a thing because I think that movie would have got more attention otherwise because it was.
Well,
fucking-
yeah, totally.
Back rub
Fire.
massage from Mortal Kombat's Baraka. Your breath smells like asshole and caca. You need to grab some banaka.
Dude, Banaka. Do they even make that anymore?
They haven't had Banaka.
I just
for-
remember from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
Like, where it's
totally.
like he misses.
He misses. Yeah. Oh
I
my
remember.
God.
I think it was like in like it was like Full House or something like that. But like he winds up like kissing like a monkey or something and he's all banana Banaka.
Like asshole and caca. You need to grab some banaka. I'll backhand you and I will damage your chakra. The day you beat me is the day everyone in Canada considers snow an actual Rasta.
This fool. They still have Banaka in Lebanon for sure.
But what you know about weed? Your whole life you've probably only seen 2 bags of ganja. I'm a YouTube superstar. Every day I have new fans from Deutschland to Jakarta, from Bhutan to Kabbalah, Dominican Republic, a few cats and Cubanos, Kuala Lumpur and Sri Lanka, down to Sudan and Uganda, but all you have is 2 fans, your katana.
See, and like the thing about the stamina with what's dope about Diz, and it's kind of like akin to the Smack DVD era where like you just have to keep going. Like you have a couple hard rounds, that's whatever, but like what happens when you're 10 rounds deep or 12 rounds deep? And like I remember like when I first battled Diz, I was glad that they wouldn't let us go more than like 2 rounds because I like got away like relatively unscathed. But if that had kept going, like you're fucked. There's no way to handle that.
Now one day, fake ass shit. Probably start wearing Prada. Instead of fucking worrying about what you wear, you should try to display some honor. You scared to come to California, afraid I put them great gangsters on you. But every time you rap, it's about how you bang your llamas, and how you get my brain caps and you be making trauma, and how your homies roll around venues and shut the whole venue down and start creating drama. But that doesn't make you crazy. That makes you like QP's baby mama. You never shot a gun in your life, like you said. Yeah. And that's the reason why I have a major problem with the way you're brought up, but it ain't your fault. That's why I blame Madonna. Come on, dog. Let's take some facts and just be honest. Huh? You went to Smack, put up a stack of peanut. And that is a fact. I don't gotta actually speak on it. As far as your Facebook statuses, the average is 3 comments. You leave today with a stash in your jeans pocket, then I'm smacking that green off it. You went to Smack, got jacked for your bread and then demolished. You average at best, and to add to that thread, this MC's polished. Fuck what this faggot just said. I rapidly clap with that lead and rip a patch off the back of your head like Rasheed Wallace.
That's like what Cassidy used to do back in the day, just never stop rapping.
Your mom is fucking retarded, I mean it! But it's not the same because she's also a genius. She gives a lot of brains, she's a quadriplegic. I don't give a fuck about her eating problems. She can exercise some different feeding options. She can't use her hands, they shake. So if she wants to have some steak, she puts the knife between her toes and uses her retarded feet to chop them.
Oh my god!
And no matter how
this round is fucking insane, dude.
So aliens planted humanity.
But what,
Charles
is
Darwin.
there going to be a reference to DNA's rapping associated with his mother using feet
as hands?
It's like that movie, My Left Foot with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh my god, dude. This is the best round ever.
Toes and uses her retarded feet to chop them. And no matter how good she gets at holding the silverware, she always seems to drop them. And then stands back looking at him like, if only I had longer reach like Dawson.
There it is.
But I don't want no beef. Your mom's a G from Compton. Any moment she might show up at King of the Dot and get them heaters popping. So I better flee before she acts like Steven and brings that hawk in. You rapped about your dad in the beginning. That's some shit I wasn't gonna say. But I'm an evil motherfucker, so all that shit you were talking about, I think that shit is gay. Yeah, I'll revive him out of his casket and I'll smoke the faggot. I'll fuck your mom in front of her and I'll stomp the mattress and I'll throw the broken prophylactic on his open casket. I'll forge a stack of boarding passes, get on board a Concorde and crash it into an overpass during morning traffic. Woo! Who said that? Come on, admit it, homie. Speak up, brother. I'll go back there right now and I'll fuck your mother. Call me fucking organic like he fucking owes you something. Motherfucker doesn't owe you nothing. Because you don't know nothing about struggling. Look at the source in ILLMAC, yeah. Look at the Saurus, cousin. They battling for pride. If they lose today, they're going home with nothing. You're too much of a pussy. A battle, you won't go judge it. You'd rather be a fucking homo and just vote
Damn,
on
he fucking controlled time like the Prince of Persia right there. Made it so he didn't win. He manifested it right there.
They're going home with
They're
nothing.
going home with nothing.
The ripple effect.
Yeah.
The butterfly
battle, you won't go judge it. You'd rather be a fucking homo and just vote on public. Yo, who the fuck is talking, bro? Yo, who's talking? Really fast? Who's talking? Who? He was loud a second. Point him out. Don't worry
worry about it, eh?
Don't worry about it. Yo, bro, I fucking am. Keep going. Yo. All right. Shut the fuck up. All right, I see you're offended because his mom is being brought up. Okay, that shit is some harsh stuff. But this is battling. What you expect? This is the type of shit that pops up. What, y'all fucking mad his mom is brought up? I don't give a fuck if they have special needs. They got all types of foundations to get their guap up. I don't know about y'all, but I've already donated enough money from my heart into that large cup sitting at the counter at every single Starbucks. Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Amazing freestyle, bro. I don't care. I love it.
Yo! The way he turns that uncomfortable moment into gold.
The type of shit that pops up, like the large cup at Starbucks.
Shit that pops up. That shit is some harsh stuff. But this is mom is being brought up. Shut the fuck up! Alright, I see you're offended because his mom is being brought up. Okay, that shit is some harsh stuff. But this is battling. What you expect? This is the type of shit that pops up. What, y'all fucking mad his mom is brought up? I don't give a fuck if they have special needs. They got all types of foundations to get their guap up. I don't know about y'all, but I've already donated enough money from my heart into that large cup sitting at the counter at every single Starbucks. Fuck you! Never fuck up my battle.
That fuck you is the best. Fuck you!
Starbucks! Fuck you! Never fuck up my battle! I'll pick up your bitch and I'll hump her like my camel!
Piece of shit. Bro, this is like a fucking... How long has this round been?
It's like 25 minutes.
Jesus.
Alright, grab three and talk DNA. Let's go.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit.
Humper like my camel. Remember DNA come hard right here.
Hold it down, here we go.
Did anybody see who he was talking to? No, me either. So why'd y'all think that was hot, y'all? Because you looked up there for 5 seconds and talked to something unknown like a block call. So Diz, why do you think you keep getting hot and like you gonna grip around? Me, DNA, I'm in Canada, my first time, I'm a town. Show you how I'm the illest and I'm the realest with the sickest sound. He kept mentioning hollow, but it's like his battle with Hitman, because when I put it out, I won't miss the pound. See, if y'all really think about that, now I'm gonna try to stay calm and keep my cool, B. But I've been watching King of the Dot battles, and I saw a dude that had potential we would soon see. And I don't like bringing up people that died usually, but truthfully, this faggot should have died instead of Bruce B. You not a shot buster, at Blockbuster you wouldn't movie. You dick riding switch sides, you're a groupie. I don't know that much about Canadian change, but I tell y'all truthfully, I know for a $2 coin, he'll be on his 2 knees.
Talking to a black hole.
So Diz, why would you even start though? You act like you gangsta and you tough like you got the heart though. You a bitch, I have more whips at your house than a car show. Smoke them down just like a Marlboro. Never had heart though. Since you think he
This is crazy, dude.
Hey, I know how you're not a fan of like just in a rhyme scheme. But what about like not in the actual scheme, but like saying just like instead of like I'm gonna do something like this or using another way to
I just
as a literary device.
I
like
use the word just and like,
but you don't like it in rhyme schemes.
Yeah, I don't like when it's forced. Like people will throw a random word into like line syllables up.
Right? Yeah. No, I agree with you, and I've like applied that to my own writing. Yeah, like since you brought that up.
But it's not like I'm against the word, you know.
But I think, I think just like sometimes is
just like the time you that makes sense because it adds a different emphasis on. It's not just like
it's exactly like
just like when you did it has a different context. When it's meaningful like that, of course. I just mean when someone's trying to rhyme a multi and it's like, yo, camera shy. You can't just buy my style. I'm you're just using just as a filler word to like, you know what I mean? Yeah. to
Lights,
line your
camera,
syllables.
action. I've been just trapping. Like,
Have more whips at your house than a car show. Smoke them down just like a Marlboro. Never had heart though. Since he think he's street in Canada, if it's war, then I'll mark him and leave his face with a scar, bro.
Okay. That's the kind of shit that's the kind of shit
Dizaster. I have a question.
Yo, so Verbose said some shit and he's like, in the chat, he's like, Carbro and Marbro isn't that dope a multi though. That's the thing. Diz is sporadic as fuck here, but his vocabulary and use of language is far above DNA. But here's the thing. This is why this battle is so great, because it's the variance in styles and it's two different things that both work. Like, one isn't
DNA
just,
don't lean on that.
like, not... It's trash when people try to be Diz or do some other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That only Diz could do that. You know? But it doesn't mean that DNA's style is inferior. It's just a different. You know, we wouldn't want Diz versus Diz in this battle. You want that juxtaposition. You know what I mean? And DNA's lines hit hard because
I'll have you bust his just wishing juxtaposition with just.
Now you get it.
I got it.
Let's go.
It has a hole.
Yo, Dizaster. I have a question. Why do you rap like this? You spit no punchlines, but do all of this. Why do you act like this? See, you want to act crazy, like you can stop with this. This isn't a battle of battling. This is a battle of Dizaster having battled Alcoholic Anonymous. He's standing here in front of Organic, thinking that he's the rapping answer. And I bet you wish you can get a disease so you can battle cancer. You think you're so nice so you can rap for weeks. Dizaster has insomnia on purpose so he can battle sleep. I bet your grandma's 97 and listens to A-Rap Money to get a party on. You make bombs so much, you wake up the car alarms. If your man's name was Puff Daddy, then you'll suck off Sean and John. I'll show up to your mom's house with pepperoni on the Papa John's and take it back when she opens it and tell her it's Ramadan. So nigga, why you acting tight? I heard this slang out here in Canada. I see today you stay calm, you ain't vexed. But how the hell you ever expect to be the king of the dot? Nigga, you ain't Rex. See, I don't get how I can switch that. Nigga, when he's next, I broke that down. King of the dot, dot mob, T-Rex. Oh, see, I might not get that with that bar. Matter of fact, that was okay when I make rhymes, but I bet you'll get the bar when I let off this gun and let that case shine. Run up to his crib when I set you with that bonus shoot. And after that, you'll get murdered, and murdered even worse, just like Murder Mook. So why you keep talking like he the best, cuz? Now I'm gonna get on some other shit. Disconnect your body, they won't find where your head was. Already over there with the morgue, the doctors don't know where your leg was. Your family kinda trying to see you in the morgue, and they don't know where his head was. Now you looking, he's just a John Doe. So when his DJ Nathan goes to make a best of, they gonna have to put a question mark in front of his name like Questlove. Oh!
That's fire.
Now we here in this battle, Diz, so say what you say now. If you act up, then come through, I let off that tray pound. Why talk about a gun when I got dogs on each side like Greyhound? Beat you up to the part till you can't even stay now. You won't have a future like that nigga from 8 Mile. Run around with the 60, leave your body on the playground. There'll be nothing but your soul left.
What, can you imagine if a crowd wasn't there? And you just were seeing
from 8
this.
Mile. Run around with the 50, leave your body on the playground. There'll be nothing but your soul left, just like James Brown. Pick him up, snuff him, and watch me spend money online like PayPal. James Brown. Pick him up, snuff him, and watch me spend money online like PayPal. And he's still gonna try to rhyme, cause he gonna act like he's better. Dizaster, you think you so tough with these bars, but I really don't think you better. You can never come through and act like you fresher. I found out that his sign's a crab, which means that he's a cancer. And that explains why you always crack under pressure.
Diz, in fact, is a cancer.
So Diz, why you gonna act like you going
astrological joints right there, you know what I mean? This month is gonna be prosperous for you. You should let go of your previous mistakes and forgive yourself.
I want to be surprised.
We're going into retrograde, Diz. Don't make any big decisions.
Yo, when the Scorpio rising.
Yeah, for real, dude. What is the rising thing again?
That's what
your rising is what everyone says.
Perceive you as.
Oh, your birthday is this? This is what your sign, but that's your rising sign.
Yeah,
that's
so
like where the sun was in relation to.
Yeah, and it tends to be like what you're perceived as.
You have like each planet.
So like I'm a
like,
Sagittarius, but I'm a Scorpio rising, so people might perceive me as a Scorpio if they don't know. So if they're
like what you put out there,
basically.
Right.
So like
who determines that? You just made that up?
No, I don't know. That's literally.
Wait, what? I don't get it.
It has to
Not
do with
Charles Darwin.
What time you're born is what determines.
Yeah, the time the Earth's where the Earth was positioned.
That's based on the time that I was born.
Yeah, the constellations.
Which is 11:43 p.m.
Okay.
On December 18th, 1981, and based on the alignment of the stars.
That makes you a Scorpio.
I know some Reiki healers.
But I'm a Sagittarius. But the thing is, like, really, at the end of the day, like, I do fuck with astrology heavy because I just find it interesting. But I also think that that's like a way for people to just have more of an excuse to think that they can define you. Like if someone guessed that I wasn't.
Such a Sag thing to say.
Yeah, right. So if somebody like thinks, because I'm hell of a Sag, I'm Sag. I got the fucking Sag right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So your birthday
got Sag
December?
December 18th. Yeah. So people would like, let's say someone guesses wrong, like, oh, you're not a Sag, and they're like, oh, you're a Scorpio, and I'm like, well, yeah, that is my rising sign. See, I knew it.
Yeah,
it just like is further validating.
100%.
Like, you might guess my moon sign, you might guess my sun sign, my rising sign.
Fuck it all.
You have a fucking now instead of just a 1 in 12 chance of guessing right, you now have like a 33% chance of
No, I agree with that.
Stumbling onto a correct answer.
But it's all related to like the positioning of different planets in the constellations at the time you were born. Earth's position during that shit. You know what I mean?
I'm a Sagittarius. We're the center of the world and we run shit. And it's not a matter of us thinking that we're the center of the universe. It's we're knowing that we're the center of the universe. Me and Jay-Z. Sagittarius Rooster.
That's dope. Fuck yeah, dude.
Me and Kanye, Scorpio.
Scorpion. Scorpio dragon.
Yeah. Better. You can never come through and act like you fresher. I found out that his sign's a crab, which means that he's a Cancer. And that explains why you always crack under pressure. So Diz, why you gonna act like you going when it's hot? How can you respect a nigga that
I would have almost reversed that. Like, found out you were Cancer. That's a crab. Explains why you crack under pressure.
That's what I was
like. It didn't relate to cancer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought he was going to say, yo, I waved the Cancer.
Yeah. In that Camry.
God damn.
The dude for making a song for his pops. But he gonna act crazy like he fear harder. But since you mentioned my dad, you reminded me of him. Because after this, y'all won't see his career going farther. So why you wanna act like you step beat fast, nigga? I'll pop and leave like deadbeat dads. And then he wants to talk crazy like he'll come through and smash your men. If I could do this in Dizaster, we fight and I'll beat up this fag again. I heard hollow hands in jail, that's all cool. I wish you could be here to rap again. But if y'all all know the Bible, the only way God can come back is when his disaster ends. So how you think you dumb funny? How you just say I was scared to battle for 3 stacks, but then you came at Drake? That's why you got young money. And you never have cash when you gripping it hard. So nigga, I'll blow your brains off, then blow your other brains off, then blow your other brains off, and keep changing wigs like Nicki Minaj.
DJ's definitely been freestyling this whole round. You know, there might have been bars.
This was the round you wanted, the 4th freestyle.
Yeah, I got my wish.
Sense this? So why you think that you straight hotter? If I don't know what I'm saying when I don't make sense, well nigga, you don't make dollars. You never had money in the rows, know when I'm getting silly. If this don't make sense, then how come we only battle for $750? No, come through when you act like you crazy when you fuck with that. Tell the truth, Diz, we could have battled on Smack for double that. But you tried to do it here in King of the Dot, and I said that's cool, I planned it. Cause you'll never get nothing, you never act up and blame it. You're a waste of a nut, you shouldn't even belong on this planet. And truthfully, you should have got fucked up by the cops instead of organic. So why do you keep acting like you're so tough, like you can spray shells? Oh, you're yawning while I'm rapping. That's all cool till I spray well. You think that I can't do what you do, I can do it better when I ray loud. Just think about this battle with the LA initials. Back when I ray loud? Leaving with AL.
All of it was fire. This is the best round now.
See, Diz, you want to keep rapping crazy when you try to act like you flow like Best? But you can't come through, nigga. I put a hole like chest. Now I ain't even come through to rap with it. I'ma show him how I smack him quick on deck, bitch, after that I clap him.
He has a hole like chest.
He admits it.
Yeah, it's the truth comes out.
Because that's what he's leaving with, AL. See, Diz, you want to keep rapping crazy when you try to act like you flow like best? But you can't come through, nigga. I put a hole like chest. Now I ain't even come through to rap with it. I'ma show him how I smack him quick, won't dap this bitch. After that, I clap the clip. He keep moving his head back until I smack it quick. You a faggot and I never come through and dap you, bitch. I run up in your crib real too, smack it quick, and shoot him while he's writing with his pen. Now that's how you Arabic.
Look, I don't usually do this, but I want to address something in the chat. There's been multiple comments from somebody questioning my sobriety, which, you know, first of all, you shouldn't do things like that with people that are like sober, because
First of all,
it's
who
like
the fuck is doing
no.
that?
I
ban them right now.
I don't. He's not doing it in a mean way. But I want to express something. You could have fun and like laugh at things and be jovial and still be sober. You know, that's not indicative of somebody's sobriety. So I want to reset a new consensus for people. Like, you're able to have fun and relax and do your thing and just chill with your homies. You know, being sober doesn't mean being rigid and being stiff all the time. So
Yeah,
just, you know,
bitch.
yeah.
You fucking Charles Darwin.
Now I'm gonna. yeah. Don't act like such a Darwin, bro.
Yeah, you fucking Darwinist. Fuck you.
But on some real shit though.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. We need that on a soundboard. But no, I think that's like, that's important for people to realize. You know what I mean? Like,
Totally agree.
dude, if I was fucked up, I wouldn't be drinking a LaCroix.
I know,
like,
we're drinking coffee.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's LaCroix.
LaCroix, according to Cassidy.
I always say LaCroix. It probably is LaCroix. Right. You right.
And that was
I think it's only LaCroix if you get it from Whole Foods.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
And
Or
I
like
did get
Sprouts.
I got it from Amazon. Amazon
then
Fresh. So
then it's definitely a LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Yeah.
That ain't even
The crux of my existence.
Yeah, is this gluten free?
it's something.
Now I'm gonna switch up and talk to this nigga in Arabic. Head that. Your family told me you're a maniac. There's 1,000 words in the Arab dictionary, but my favorite one is Eddie Fat. Elastasi. Because these dudes want to keep talking with the clip. Then after that, I might call him a shamorta, because that means you're a bitch. And after that, I'm going to say it's getting hot in here, and ikfa lawati. Y'all know what that means in Arabic. Get him the fuck out of here. So why this dude that? Like a thing?
The Arabic cats like it. They're like, oh shit. They gave that to them. You know, you can tell that.
Yeah, totally. They love the languages up there.
He said fuck.
He said a bad word.
So why this dude acting up like he playing with me? Oh, you thought we was in Canada so they wouldn't say it with me? Nigga, please, why you play inside? That slogan is like Boost Mobile. That shit's nationwide. So why you acting crazy with the best shell? These clips will make you sprint and find your body in the next...
But he said it's nationwide, but you're in another nation.
It's American Junior.
He's also, I don't think he knows what nationwide is, because he said that also when he battled He's like, you're only known in Britain. I'm known nationwide.
I fuck with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
So why you acting crazy with the
That's
best
hip-hop.
shell? These clips will make you sprint and find your body in the next tab. So why you keep talking like you bet for sure? Oh, you know about the hotels we in. You on the 6th and I'm on the 7th floor. That's cool, nigga, so stay up. After I blast with the...
Yes, the GTX event is all ages. Steven or Stefan.
Tell the hater I'll leave him on the elevator because he'll be going on his way up. So you keep rhyming, Diz. Keep spitting all these bars when you clap you. Acting all hard, but see, you're not a real dude. You just an actor. It doesn't matter what you say because you're gay and you're just an actor. You can't do what you do because, nigga, please, I'm the pastor. Break you down, glitch, right, crumple your body like Ritz crackers. Because I got a question, y'all. What's a disaster to a rapture? He can't move it on that blank screen. You so stupid you can't do it to blank Steve. I kill him in fucking 7 HD or HD. Come through, turn his body soul, rip it apart and have it looking like gangrene. Fuck up your soul, have your body looking like Brent Screen. I'm a teacher all teachers. Stupid, I made Drain read. So after I do that, when I spark fiends, shoot him in his pockets with money and y'all gonna see that wall green. And after I do that, on a nice day, hit him with that nice trade and doctors and paramedics gonna be having to find the right aid.
Dude, I did that on a nice day.
It's not a nice day.
On a nice day.
Leave the wall Green.
And after doing that on a nice day.
Do you believe in a parallel Raylel?
Rayo.
I do.
Oh my goodness.
Whip when I'm steering now. I see that he's fearing now. I clear the town. Bishop Bagante ratchets. I'll shoot it in your face and tear that mirror down. You clear the town when I'm off in the dome. Cause right now, please, nigga, please top in the dome. I come through, fuck that. Like you said, you always talk about popping the shown, but after I shoot, I'ma have to off his top like Sharon. And he keep thinking he coming praising when you on that. You acting like you can freestyle and rhyme, nigga, like you move on that. You say that you like rhyming nerdy, but I don't get it when you cool on raps. Cause every battle you have with a street rapper, you talk about guns like you on smack. So Diz, how does that make sense? When it's so lovely. You said that you didn't shit on King of the Dot, and that was so lovely. Now you're gonna try here, get in my face and try to punk me. So let's break it down on exactly what he said about the country. Nigga, who are you airing? You just sat 6 feet tall and didn't do shit. Nigga, who are you scaring?
Yeah, see, it's the second time this battle where that
It's the graph.
Yeah.
The prelude
Like,
to
what's
the
wrong
graph.
with this dude? I had to tell him 5 times and maybe 1 time. Like we know we both freestylers, so why would you do that? So I can make a punchline? Like I don't get it
that's
when
so funny. That comment's amazing. I'd never realized fucking DNA's from 5'5" Crib. He looks like bro low-key.
Oh, he looks like Crip Mac?
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Sort of does, yeah.
Damn, that's pretty fucking
sort
in the
of
pocket.
does.
Someone needs to get at him for that in the future.
Yeah, word.
5'5" Crib. You 5 me?
Wait a minute, now back to what I was talking
I'ma
about.
keep it 55th Street.
Like I said,
You just take this battle, but you dub fucking Crib back.
Let's do it right now. No, we can't
Do the CGI.
We can't do it. We can do it.
This dude gonna act like he's on his grown shit. When I mentioned King of the Dot, you should have said something, but since you didn't, I'm gonna rebuttal your own shit. Like when I said you disrespected King of the Dot and that was lovely, then you should have replied, well then Organic disrespected our country. And that's when I would have told you I'm disrespectful for spitting in your face, but I got more respect for Organic.
Dude, this is like
Not the
hypothetical.
See, when I said this, you should have said that. You did it, but if you did, I would have said this because Organic said that.
Yeah,
Like,
I did, but you did this.
And
but
for
if
the-
you did,
And for the people that are saying have Crip Mac come to a battle, definitely 1 step ahead of you on that. Duno as well is going to be. We need Duno in the house. I'm definitely the whole No Jumper family is most likely going to be there on.
Oh, this cold old English right here. Yeah, I'm watching these streets also and these weird ass niggas in these cars, nigga. This shit ain't a game. I like to let motherfuckers know around the world to get real tricky, get real mickey, get real dangerous. My goddamn it, can't 55th Street, you enter it. God, great man, but I'll fuck your wife, Custer. I'm gonna keep it 55th Street.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Custer, I'll fuck your wife, Custer. I'm gonna keep it 55th Street. I
sing yourself hell to a DNA.
Oh my god.
That's
Oh my god.
Someone needs to clip that. That's,
Jesus Christ.
that's the best. This is the best episode of Watch
definitely is.
history.
It definitely is.
History.
Holy shit.
GTXBattles.com.
Because at least he did it in our face.
I can't finish this,
When you said Canadians are faggots, you did that shit miles away. So now that we're here in Canada and you said they have no military, they have no health care, and Canadians are faggots, say it again, Diz.
TNA's a faggot.
No.
So good.
That was amazing.
So good.
Miles away. So now that we're here in Canada and you said they have no military, they have no health care, and Canadians are faggots, say it again, Diz.
TNA's a faggot.
No, say it again, Diz, about Canada. Please.
Canadians are faggots.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yes, Diz.
The cold part is, the cold part is like, in reality, look, Dina had an amazing performance. He's like, has one of the best careers of any battle rapper. They're both incredible. I think Diz clearly won this, and I kind of always have. And I know like, there might be some kickback on that, and I'm okay with that. Because I'll take this DNA against 90% of any other rappers on any other day.
For sure.
But I give this clearly to Diz, but I feel like that moment swayed a lot of consensus in the building.
I remember when
it was that and Drake headlines, like the freestyles in that first round. But it's like Diz's first round was just a quintessential round of like an era defining round. You know what I mean? And I low key think he got every round. You know what I'm saying? Like DNA's first round was probably his best, but you can't win against.
I'll give DNA this round as well. Like, you know what I mean?
I will
like,
definitely not give DNA.
I would not give DNA this round
then
by far.
Okay, then I'll tell you this.
I don't mean to sound harsh, but this round was really bad.
Okay, then what round would you give DNA?
I don't think I would.
The second. I would give him the second, probably. Maybe.
It's generous of you.
Maybe.
I think I've always thought that Diz won this clearly since then too. I've been on that side, and like one, but it being a great battle, you know. And this round, even now, is probably like swaying me. Like I think this round is by far like there's tons of just non-words. Diz slips up and there's like loses momentum, but this round to me, like I was like, damn, Diz wasn't doing that bad the round before I'm hearing this. You know what I mean?
And the clear highlight is Diz's first, for the whole battle.
But DNA he's like been free. It seems like he's been freestyling since bar one this round. Yeah. Like other rounds, there was freestyle moments, you know what I mean? And like portions, but this one it's like he didn't have any material, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna bait him like towards the end. I got the Arabic bar, and maybe damn near that's it. You know what I mean? Because there's so much shit that it's like that's not a word. You know what I mean? And like kind of nonsense. You know? But then you could tell it's like name dropping someone over there, or like, okay, I named the one. I named K Shine. I'm gonna name a bunch of. I'm gonna go through the list of other.
And he's going pretty fast too.
Yeah.
Like, freestyling slow.
Yeah, he can. He's one of the best freestylers in this shit. Even then, you know.
I just,
what I mean?
you know what? Like,
is now.
I'm not mad at someone saying DNA won this. I just adamantly disagree with it, and I can't really see like a strong intellectual argument to.
Totally, I agree. I can't see a good argument.
Especially like those freestyles in the first. It's like a clear step below what Diz did. But like what I will say, what I think that just the way Diz carried himself with like the quasi intimidation tactics, getting in his face,
makes him unlikable.
Canadians or F-bombs, whatever.
And DNA was the people's champ,
right?
So that makes lives up to his. That's like his angle. Diz puts himself in the villain position, and DNA puts himself in the hero position, and it benefits them both in different ways in different battles. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But like I get it. Y'all can have whatever opinions. That's the beauty of this sport.
Was that the end? Did we finish?
No, we're not quite done.
Wrap it up. Diz, what's going on here? Diz, hold it up. Beans of faggots. Say it again, Diz.
DNA's a faggot.
No, say it again, Diz, about Canada.
Please. Canadians are faggots.
See what?
This is the goddamn goat for that.
It aged really well.
It aged in his favor.
He didn't make it out of that venue.
Yeah, totally.
It was all bad for him.
The aliens just made another Diz. That's what we see nowadays.
Hold on. Diz, what's going on here? Diz.
Americans are show.
We're all gay.
Diz, what's going on here? Things started to change. You see, you on your way now. You heard all them boos. You kind of looking like me on 8 Mile. But now you acting crazy when it's popping and nice. You try to talk about me with Eminem dropping the mic, but you think it's all cool? Something the best in? Well, you just got booed and felt the same presence in front of a worldwide legend. So like I said, say Canadians are faggots again.
Even bigger.
Repeat that. Yeah. Exactly my point. He ain't doing this
podcast. He baits him again. He baits him again. So if he wouldn't have said it that first time, then he would have hit him with this.
Yeah, totally.
But he did. So then he's like, it's actually genius. He's like, we'll say it again now that I made him boo you. And it's like,
It's actually the strategy. You gotta give DNA.
Because if he says it again, it's like you're gonna get booed again. But it would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like,
Just one more time.
But the fact that he does it.
Repeat that. Exactly my point. He ain't doing it to faggots again. Repeat that. Exactly my point. He ain't doing it to faggots. What is this nigga talking about?
People's champ. Okay, you said it the third time. Say it again.
Acting like the old tough, blaming the razor. I just came to king of the dot and got rid of disaster. I'm Canadian savior.
Hella made himself the hero, all the way to the very last bar.
And, you know, I give you points for the strategy.
The razor.
He's blaming the razor. I give you points for strategy, absolutely, and that's why I said earlier I could understand giving DNA the third round because of that. You know, just like
it was big at the end.
The use of strategy, the way he put it together, like you know, I'm not mad at it.
And I think he had those ideas and plans, like all those moments I mentioned in this end. But when Diz raps in front of you for a fucking half hour, he's like, well, looks like I have to freestyle for 15 minutes before I get to all those moments. You know what I mean?
It was definitely pandering to the crowd, but in a very strategic,
great strategy.
That's like battling a Tourette's and being like, "Yo, what's up with the homophobic remarks?"
Totally, exactly. Yeah, great fucking battle.
I light up the room like I'm glow in the dark.
Super phenomenal from both of them. That first round from Diz is fucking incredible, and DNA hanging with him the whole time was very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Easily one of the best battles in history.
Definitely.
An ever-defining
easily
battle.
one of the best battles in history for all the right reasons. Oh my god.
And easily the best episode to watch we've ever been a part of.
Oh yeah, you guys killed it.
You killed it.
The OGs.
Come on.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
And I went to the gym with Avo earlier.
Oh yeah, we've been hitting up the gym, brother.
For real?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You don't see a difference?
You're like,
He's
fuck,
huge.
I'm done. I quit.
But yeah, you guys are going to be seeing a lot more watches as we get close to something that we'll be announcing soon. So stay the fuck.
As well as the GTX event.
Oh yeah, the GTX event.
But there's other cool stuff going on.
April 22nd. Right.
GTXbattles.com.
GTXbattles.com.
Please, I advise you because I want the RYD. I want the writers in the building. If you ain't already done it, get your tickets, get the pay-per-view. Salute. ASAP because them tickets
they're flying.
Rising, baby.
These flying off the fucking shelf. And nothing else, guys. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.